Yeah, I haven't.
If you count the mini games in Pokemon Stadium, I Stargate says, I think they should do the next Zelda should be in the Wind Waker art style because the last Toon Link game was Triforce Heroes and Xbox is be cool. It would be really cool to see a new Wind Waker style game, or even just Triforce Heroes, but remade for the Nintendo. Would be pretty
Didn't they
cool.
just make Triforce? I mean, Hyrule Warriors for wait. Oh, you were saying Triforce
Even just
Hero.
Triforce Heroes, but
Mm,
yes.
When did
cut
that
down
game?
sort of lost.
Real quick, let me just tell a little Mag. I think I said your name right, but Sony's press conference is Sunday, I believe. I believe it is Sunday, so you
Isn't it
should
like
be
Sunday
okay.
night? It's like Sunday
Uh,
night, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sunday
Oh,
at
it's
9.
Monday.
It's
Monday.
Monday?
Yeah,
Oh.
Bethesda
Yeah, Sunday and
is on Sunday.
Nintendo's is
Bethesda.
Tuesday.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Jonathan says, what game are you looking forward to E3 this week, Chris? Personally, the biggest game I think I'm looking forward to is probably Ghost of Tsushima. That's probably the one I'm most excited for, and then the Metal Gear Solid remake, if that rumor ends up being true. What about you guys? What are you guys most excited for?
Very
Mega
hard
Man
to pick.
11.
One at a time. Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Mega Man 11.
True, true.
Honestly, I just want to see new games like that I don't know. I'm very excited for Spyro Remastered, but I haven't looked into many games that are coming out. I need to know more about the games that are coming out. And then there's also
Yeah.
Fallout was it 76, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one looks good.
I'm excited for that. I don't know how it's gonna play though. There's been so many rumors. Some are saying it's just gonna be a base building game. Some are saying it's gonna be a survival game. Some are saying it's just Fallout Shelter but in 3D. And some are saying it's a traditional Fallout game. We won't know until this weekend, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
They're
excited to
also
see it
like
either way.
there's also like comparisons with DayZ and Rust. Honestly, who knows?
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully new games that aren't a rehash of a FPS. Hopefully. Yeah, that would be cool to see new games or the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff. I heard a rumor a while back that that got pushed back till 2023, which that would
Oh,
be like PlayStation 5 territory.
wait. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that. I don't know what it is about that, but I was like, man, we need it. It's so cool.
yeah. I want PlayStation. Okay, now that Jonathan brought this up, he said I'm excited for a new chat game or port to the Switch and others. Since he brought up the word port, and I had that picture from PlayStation Heroes going on in the background, I'm kind of wanting to see PlayStation Heroes get ported into PlayStation VR. Like, imagine how cool that would be.
That would be kind of cool. I don't know how it would work, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would work pretty similar to style, just you would see it in the headset, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it would kind of get people motion sickness. But since we have those motion controllers, we could, have the game played in its original way without the headset. If they could do a lot more games without the headset, I feel like more people would be buying the PlayStation VR stuff because not everybody wants to be playing VR for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at the Virtual Boy.
Yeah. I mean, I play VR, but I just can't play it anymore. I don't know why. I got bored of it, and I mean, I wasn't really that bored of it, but it just made my head hurt too much.
Yeah.
You just get dizzy and stuff. Like just looking at it for a long time, like you feel dizzy and stuff.
Yeah. And you get really sweaty inside that helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that is true. That's true.
I had an HTC Vive for a little bit, and I had the Samsung virtual reality headset, and I
That's
couldn't
what I
play
had.
either of them very well. Yeah. Like it's just like you said, it just makes you dizzy. It made me feel lightheaded too. And that's just like I hated that feeling because like I would play it and then I take the headset off and like everything would feel like it would be spinning around.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's weird. I wish
Uh,
they
s-
had like a VR headset, like like the movie Ready Player One. Even though it looks so weird, I thought
yeah,
the
yeah.
some of that like breathable
Yeah.
and stuff, and also just better
Sword
to
Art
wear.
Online,
Yeah,
or maybe not Sword Art Online.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just
Say, what
without
if
getting
there was a
stuck.
video game that was a mix between Sword Art Online and Ready Player One?
That would kind of be. I don't know, because those two are already pretty similar. I guess the closest thing we could get would be like a fantasy Grand Theft Auto style game.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
There's
that'd be really cool. I would possibly buy it if it was on Switch. Like, if there was a game like that that was on Switch.
time to catch up on chat for real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack, if they even eyes me, I might explode with excitement. Same, same. I hope Skyrim 3 is coming out. I've never finished Skyrim. I've never actually got past the first hour. I started, I get bored, I quit playing it. I hope that they announce PS3 game discs to PS4. That is actually something that's very likely to happen because, like we were talking before we started the stream, or maybe it was while we started the stream, I don't know. But hackers found out on PlayStation 4 you can play PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 discs. All you have to do is change one line of code. So Sony could push that one line of code in an update and allow backwards compatibility. At this point, we don't have it because of laziness. They could honestly update that and it would be mind blowing how many new people will be jumping to PlayStation 4. The VR needs some more time to develop. I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't know if VR is ever going to take off the way that they think it is.
It's
Do you
still
guys
an
think it's
infant
going to
type
take off?
of thing. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, if it takes off, it's probably not going to be another 5 to 10 years before it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know it's.
Honestly, well, alright, you go first.
I think that they'll probably be able because I saw a video that's like it has that machine that's in Ready Player One that you can like walk on. Like apparently there's something like that, but it's like $1 million. But it's like it actually works, and they have like so much technology for it. Like they had like these gloves that whenever you hold something, it like it restrains your hands and stuff and your fingers. I don't know.
I know
It
what
was
you're
pretty cool.
talking about.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw that when they first did the very first prototype of it. I saw it in a Game Informer magazine. It had like a little treadmill that you ran around on. Is it the one you're talking about too?
Yeah, 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 and you can like go in any direction too.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want
Yeah, I
that.
think I've heard about that before.
I want Sony to reproduce the 4R vest. For those of you that don't know what the 4R vest is, the 4R vest was this like gaming vest that you would put it on, and then let's say you were playing some game like Call of Duty. I think the only games that supported it was Call of Duty, Onimusha, and something else. But if they would re-release it and more games supported, that would be awesome. But anyways, what it does is like, let's say you get shot and you get shot in like the left side of your chest or something, that part would send an electroshock to make it feel like you got shot right then and there. And then they would do it like if you got shot with a sword, it would be like um, wide area kind of shock blast thing. It was enough to hurt, but not enough to be like painful kind of hurt.
Yeah.
And if they was to redo that, that would be so crazy, especially with VR now. It would sell the VR like crazy if they were to bring that.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. I mean, just some people get scared about it too, because it's like, man, you're gonna be in a complete. It's like a whole new dimension. But
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
crazy how
exactly.
the technology's crazy, and it's like, I don't know,
it's
what can they do
advancing
with
so
it?
quick.
I know, scary and good at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like who's to say when the PlayStation 5 launches, VR isn't going to be like the standard. Because, like I said, we don't know how things are going to change. This time, a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago, this time 2 years ago, when they officially announced the PlayStation, or not the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, nobody thought it was going to do it. And now it's the fastest selling console.
Cruzando?
Yeah.
It cut out really bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
it
figured
did.
it.
We didn't even hear a single thing you said.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
I lost you at it was the biggest selling console, and then it stopped.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
This time 2 years ago, nobody would have guessed, like when they first revealed the Nintendo Switch, that the Switch was going to become the fastest selling console of all time. And now here we are, and this is faster than the PlayStation 2 did, and has sold more units at this point in its lifetime than the PlayStation 2 did. Nobody saw that coming.
That's
And
crazy.
it's predicted to hit 115 million units sold by 2021. And that's just like mind blowing.
Yeah, isn't how much does the PS2 have? Isn't like
I think
150?
it's
PS2 has 150.
Yeah, 150. Yeah, I was pretty sure.
Yeah. The PlayStation 2 had a 16-year lifespan too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was produced for a long time.
I heard they made like a FIFA 14 for the PS2. It's like they're still doing it back then, back 2014 time.
Yeah.
I have that game. It plays really bad.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense for a console that games are still being made on. I mean, just look at the Nintendo Wii. I believe there's like a new Just Dance 2018 that's already on the Wii, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's not
Yeah.
dead yet?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think
just
they're ever gonna.
I was just looking up. You're right. FIFA 14 came out on PS2. Yep.
Yeah,
I
this,
think FIFA 14 is gonna end up like in like 10 years time.
yeah. I'm kind of sick of all the yearly sports games. I mean, I don't like sports game at all. That's why. But I know there's a lot of people that do. But I just don't like them.
I think it would make more sense if they did it one every 2 years, like they do the UFC.
That is
Yes.
true. That would be way much more better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like think
It's like
about
the
it.
Yeah.
same thing, pretty much, just better graphics usually, and maybe some extra features.
They could have FIFA, let's say FIFA 20, because they probably won't do it this time around. But if they were to do it, it'd be next year. FIFA 20 could release, and then there might not be a Madden 20, but there'd be a Madden 21, but not a FIFA 21. Because then they could have 2 years development time and a team focused on each game. And they could do so much more because that's one of the biggest things people complain about with sport games. It's always the same thing. It hardly ever, switches up. But with a longer development time, they could add new stuff and have cool stories. Like, for example, the story with what's his name? Alex Mason, Alex Ryder, whatever his name is, Alex Hunter in FIFA. That's a really good story, but it's only like a 12-hour story mode. So if they took 2-year development time, they could make his story mode like 30 hours long.
Yeah, his story's gonna continue in FIFA 19. Yeah,
I still haven't finished his FIFA 17 story.
I didn't even haven't started that yet. I'm in the middle of FIFA 18 still.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
FIFA
exactly.
17, I played when it was free for EA because I always buy sport games every 2 years because I just don't think it's worth it to buy every single year. And then I got FIFA 18 only because it's on Nintendo Switch, so I decided to give it a shot. So I don't even know what's going on for him in FIFA 18. I know he goes to the United States for MLS, but I don't know like what the story of that is.
It's just that okay, he has like some problems and like his man like his like guy like his agent gets him screwed up and he goes to MLS because his dad is like one of the head people in LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy is my favorite.
It's just that
It used to be Columbus Crew, but I quit liking Columbus Crew when they started going to, I guess, touchy, feely, because they tried to push things down people's throat. And then, Giovanni Dos Santos, who's my favorite player, went to LA Galaxy in 2014, 2015. So I've been following the Galaxy ever since. So I was actually excited at first when I found out Alex Hunter was going there. And then, bada bing, bada boom, the Nintendo Switch version doesn't include the story mode.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even played a FIFA or pretty much any sports game. I didn't even know they had like a story mode.
Yeah. It's a brand new thing they've added. They haven't been doing it very long.
Right.
All right.
I got some more
Starcade
comments.
says, yeah, the Switch took what the Wii U did and made it 100 times better. You are 100 times correct.
Yes.
Can we talk about on how we can make Sonic's boost formula better and less repetitive? Do you have anything to say about that, Zimmer?
Well, to make it so that they have it so that the boost is not overused, I think they should just stick with the adventure formula and then possibly have the boost as like an unlockable type of item, like of how the Legend of Zelda games have it, where it's like you unlock different types of items the more throughout the story you get. Or like of how Sonic Adventure did the unlockable items by going off the beaten path.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it the same way as of how Adventure 2 did it, but I'd do it like of how Adventure 1 did it, because it'd be like items that you could actually find in the hub world and not in the levels. Though, because there's hardly any hub worlds for any Sonic games nowadays, I'd say then, yeah, just try to do it within the main levels.
What happened
But
to
still, yeah, make it.
what happened to Cruzando? You alright? I just
I
heard.
went to stretch, right?
Oh yeah.
And my desk has this like platform that comes out to a point to hold the monitors, not the monitor, the box on.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like stubbed my toe directly into it.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Died for a split
I just
second.
heard that. I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
So, yeah, that's my overall thoughts for the Sonic Boost formula.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Connor says, "Oh wait, oh hold on, never mind. You can finish. I thought you were done."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they just make it like the items from Sonic Adventure 1 / Sonic Adventure 2, like an unlockable item, I think that's basically how I would possibly try to do like the boost formula for Sonic,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right, Connor, what's up, Connor? I haven't seen you for. He says, "I'm excited for the data announcement and hopefully something for Sly Cooper with the TV show coming, either Sly 5 or a PS4 collection with all 4 Sly games." I agree with you on that. I'm excited for the Kingdom Hearts release date as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to get something towards the end of the year. And when it comes to Sly Cooper, I've been saying this for like a year and a half at this point. When that TV show releases, where are they going to get an announcement of Sly 5 or the PS4 collection with the Sly games? I'm just calling it a year and a half ago, so I'm sticking with that. I agree with you. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean that would be cool. I really, especially, I think they can definitely do the Sly collection thing. But yeah, a Sly 5 also, that would be nice. And they're having that TV show or whatever. I haven't seen much about that, but it seems like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that-
bet the movie's gonna be canceled.
Right.
I think the movie is in what's it called? I think it's called Developmental Purgatory. I think it's just waiting for somebody to and fund it at this point. I know the Jack movie is still on par to be made at some point. It's not in purgatory, but I know they put a hold on the Sly movie.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about the Uncharted movie?
Mario movie.
I have no idea about the Uncharted movie. All I know is they casted Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, and everybody was mad at him.
that's a little
And I haven't
weird.
heard anything else about it since then. But I do know, actually, there was one thing I heard about it. Neil Druckmann does not want that movie to release.
Damn.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like they wanted to point that out, like they wanted to do like a prequel type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be weird if Tom Holland was Nathan Drake. I never heard about that. Just need Nolan North. We need Nolan North. He's the classic.
You guys keep this going.
Yeah. I'll read the chat too for you.
All right. BRB.
Yeah.
The delivery
Alright.
man's here.
All right. Well, hey guys, we're taking over.
We're taking over
we're taking
Cruzando.
yeah,
Let's
we,
do
we're
this.
we're already planning to steal his channel and everything. No.
Yo.
I
No,
got my own channel.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But let's see. We got a lot of comments.
Are there any comments for like us individually for like our types of thoughts for E3 or something like that?
Let's see. This guy says, "I say you make a huge open level that makes." Okay, that's for Sonic. You can read that one. Star Cage.
Okay, which one is it? Because officially I'm still on the Discord. I've not seen any of the comments at all.
Okay, so he says, "I say you make a huge open level that has many different routes with different goal rings, like 3 different goal rings, and use the boost for covering terrain." So, I guess that's for Sonic, obviously.
Yeah, that would be for Sonic. If they were to do it like possibly Sonic 3 maybe, like the way of how Sonic 3 dealt with multiple paths and stuff like that, I could possibly see that happening. But of how some of the other Sonic games have done with multiple pathways, they usually lead towards like the same goal ring. So like of how
Sorry, go ahead.
between Sonic 3 of how they did it with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. Because with Sonic, they did a lot of the same worlds and stuff like that. Well, actually, they had all the same worlds and levels, but they had Sonic go to a different goal ring, well, to like a different end of the level than Knuckles for uh, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They did the same thing with Sonic Mania, which, if they were to do that within another game, I'd possibly say have it so that there's multiple characters at least going through like the same level.
Yeah. Didn't they do something similar in Shadow? Even though that game was very questionable of how well it did.
Well, within Shadow, the way of how they did that was that you could choose of how you could beat the level. Like you had like 3 ways of doing it. You could be the good guy or the bad guy, or you just go your own way.
Yeah, that's right.
So that,
Oh,
yeah, that's
Cruzando's back.
how they did the levels from Shadow.
I remember how terrible
It
that
gives
was.
you like it just
What
gives you
did I
like
miss?
different objectives and stuff.
Yeah, it was like 10 different endings or something.
Yeah, something
Yeah, there
like
was
that.
about like what 8 or 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mess.
And you had to play the first level so many times. And I'm like,
Yeah.
good grief, can I
God.
just get to a different level?
All right, let's. I'm gonna read some of the chat. If you guys already talked, I'm just gonna, I guess say my own part of it. I guess does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So after the last one I read, Stargate said, "I see a level that has many different routes with different gold rings with 3 different rings in the boost. That could work. Kind of like the little mobile game. Well, at least you are not like people like VT and VV who thinks that Slide will be a PS2 to PS4 port like Jack, and even though Jack did fine, it still has those glitches. So, yeah, no. Um, I get that a lot. A lot of people say they like how I kind of like to say the most like exciting iteration of something, where VV kind of pessimistic with itself. But it could be either way. He could be right. They could do the PS2 to PlayStation 4 way, but I personally think that they would just remaster it, because with the Slide TV show, if it ends up being successful, they're going to capitalize off that with the games as well. So it would make much more sense for a remaster. I mean, they are doing Spyro this year. So once Spyro's done this year, that kind of means, all the PlayStation 1 classics, they're done. They've already been remastered or remade, I mean.
Yeah.
So that means the next one would have to be either Sly
PS2.
Cooper, yeah, Sly Cooper or Jack, because they already did Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. And we need a Crash Team Racing too. That's what I want. Wasn't that already
Okay, now
announced?
that's #1 priority. We definitely need that.
Yeah.
They were actually
they
gonna
were
do it.
already making Team
Yeah, I thought I
Sonic
saw
Racing.
like a trailer for it. I'm not sure what it was, but
Yeah, High Impact Games was gonna make it. They're the same Jack and Dexter: The Lost Frontier, but then Activision canceled it right as they were about to release it, and they had spent so much money and time on it that them doing that actually made that studio go bankrupt.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
ripping the
that's
chat for high impact.
Yeah, they're a pretty hated company or development team as well.
Yeah. Alright, Starkey says, like Sonic Utopia, but with modern Sonic, it's like a mix between Adventure Formula and Boost. True. Purple says, Cruzando, do you think Jack and Dexter will PS5 from the PS2, PS3 remaster to the PS3 version, or a whole remake like Ratchet and Clank PS4? I think there'll be a whole remake by that point. I think by the PlayStation 5 rounding out, I think we would have either seen already, or have like total confirmation that we're never getting another Jack game. So it would kind of make sense. Can you make your gain for your mic a little high? Yes, I can. I did not realize it was low. Tell me if that's enough. Tell me if that is enough. Anyways, Potter says he better be wrong, Cruzando. And you, I believe you, and we need more Sly Cooper and Jack and Dexter and Ratchet and Clank, and we need new Crash stuff alongside with more Spyro. I kind of hope he ends up being wrong about that too, because I would love a remade. But it's one of those things that anyone could be right, anyone could be wrong. We'll just have to wait it out and see. And when it comes to more Sly Cooper, Jack, and Ratchet, I would like to see more Sly and Jack. I wasn't really a fan of Ratchet, but I know a lot of people like Ratchet, so it'd be cool to see a lot more of that. And Crash, there's supposedly a brand new Crash game coming out next year using the engine that the Spyro or the Spyro that Crash was remade in, and Spyro will probably end up getting new games too because people are starting to see that hey, this game's popular. Because I mean, think about it. This time last year, the only YouTube videos you ever saw anywhere of Spyro was from VT and Vivi, Bubba's, but at that time he was doing a Super Cooper, Johnny Cooper, and myself. And nobody else talked about Spyro at that time. And now you have like a whole army of people talking about Spyro. So obviously Activision and all them are going to know that people do still want Spyro. So it is a huge possibility that we could get more Spyro games.
Yeah, I loved Spyro. That was my favorite PS1 games, honestly.
Yeah, that was one of the first games that I ever played. Either it was Spyro or Crash that I first played. I remember back when I was in preschool of when McDonald's was selling some of those mini video game portable type of consoles, you know, that had like it was like the Game and Watch games and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I still have some of those.
yeah, we have them in like a bucket or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
they're collectible now.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
go
I
on
gotta
eBay
find
for like
mine and try to
$30.
figure out how much it could go for.
Hmm.
You know, honestly, just off topic, do you guys think that PlayStation will announce any kind of like handheld thing, like a new
Yes,
handheld?
100%.
I could possibly see it, but I'm not betting that it could be fully announced. They might just hint at it, but I understand they might at least try to sort of announce it.
Yeah,
Not fully
Yeah.
announce it, but sort of announce it. Like
didn't they had like a
hint at it
patent
or
for something
like
that was like the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was something like that.
Yeah.
I'll put it up on stream real quick in case someone wants to see what it looks like. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. And Sony wants to push PlayStation Now hard. So I would be kind of excited to see if that little thing would have PlayStation Now work, because think about it. That would be the perfect way to be able to play your games on the go. Because I mean, I'm not a fan of cloud-based gaming or digital gaming in general, but if there was going to be in a handheld form, I could deal with it. I could deal with it.
I honestly think PlayStation Now will be better like that Xbox Pass because you directly download the games. Because the thing is with PlayStation Now, you're streaming, and if you don't have good internet, you're screwed.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope they.
pretty much.
I hope they do something like Xbox where you could just, like, I don't know if you put in the disc or anything too, but you could just have those games. That was really cool. I think since you were saying that they actually have it's capable of playing those games, it would be nice if they could do something, but they gotta they got that PlayStation Now. If it's that much money already, like $250 a year, I don't know what it's
Yeah.
gonna be like.
Oh,
Right.
there's a PlayStation thing now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's what that thing's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stargate
with like
said,
the PlayStation controllers on them.
yeah, it would be cool, honestly. But the only thing I don't know how it would work is if you look at the analog sticks, are the analog sticks attached to the console or the controller?
Yeah, I don't know.
It kind of looks
Hmm.
like it is attached to the actual screen. What I look like. What it looks
Yeah,
like.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I,
All right.
I I made like a drawing of a PS Vita 2, and it was kind of
Mhm.
like that, and it was like the same thing. It was just a big screen, and you put yeah, it looked just like that, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it'll probably be similar to that. Sony announced handheld because they are gonna still be making them. They did say that the other day in a statement to their stockholders.
Yeah,
But honest opinion, what do you guys think? Will that be able to work with PS4? Like, I honestly don't know like what route they're gonna go with that. I honestly don't know.
It will probably have remote play on it, but I don't think they would actually try to say like remote play for your PlayStation 4 because they did that with the Vita, and I still believe that's why the Vita failed because everybody thought the Vita was just an extension of the PlayStation 4.
yeah, yeah. The Vita was good.
Yeah,
It was very underrated.
Yeah, I've been playing mine a lot lately.
Sadly, mine broke years ago.
All right, next comment. Stargage says, "Who else here played any of the Bayonetta games? Because the new Bayonetta game is gonna be good. I always wanted to play the original Bayonetta games, but I never got around to doing it. But I'm doing it now on the Switch. At some point, I have them. They're sitting on my shelf, waiting to be played. I just haven't got around to it."
I remember that the original Bayonetta game was very problematic on PS3. Very, very much was.
Yeah. Connor says, "And with Spyro, I am hyped and I enjoy a ton with you and Johnny Cooper 64 and Bussup and VT and VV's content a ton. Thanks, man. We enjoy you as a viewer and a friend." Heart face. Purple says, "McDonald's was selling consoles. Then they quit making food and started making games. Yeah, I don't know what was worse, their games or honest."
Yo, you guys
Well,
remember like the games that Burger King gave out with the 360? I never
Yeah,
played those.
those were honestly really bad. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. They were really bad.
what
Like
about that
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's game for the Genesis?
I never played that. Wait, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because Arcus speed runs that game from time to time. It looked really weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've played it a few times, and it's a bit hard to get used to the controls.
yeah, they had way better like toys, I guess, inside their food than they do now.
Yeah,
It was cool, but I remember like Chick-fil-A, they always gave out, or maybe it was Wendy's. It was either Wendy's or Chick-fil-A. They always gave out like these PC game discs, like little mini things.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember that because I remember wanting to go there like every day after school just because they would give out either some kind of little game or a Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack or something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
God, that
exactly.
just back so much memories.
yeah, it was good.
I
And
still have them.
they even gave out like at one point they gave out Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think Burger King didn't
Yeah,
did that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's how they got everyone to get fat. They're like, "Oh, you want to get some stuff?"
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
that was their
exactly.
tactic.
Yeah, but now they're pushing out like Happy Meals need to be healthy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, even White Castle,
Uh,
they have an all vegan I mean, I'm not complaining, but they have an all vegan menu now.
Oh yeah.
Like nothing there is real meat anymore. It's all like impossible meat is what they're calling it.
Yeah.
I just call that frozen meat. That's what I just call that shit.
Yeah. Alright, next comment. Connor says Sony's PlayStation Now was a mistake, meaning PlayStation Now that is in the PS4 was a huge. I agree with you. Their servers are potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about this earlier. I don't know if it was during stream or not, but it took me 2 months to finish Yakuza. Just replaying it for fun on PlayStation Now because the servers go down like every 2.3 days.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't even bother with it. I'm like, even the games look a little. They don't even look as good as they should on the streaming thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything looks so bad.
I tried it. I was like a 2-month trial, and I was like, wow, this is cool. So I used it, and I played like a few games. I played like Infamous, and the Sly Collection I think was on it too, and I played some of those. And then it was just so bad because it would like I was 30 minutes into playing, and then it would just completely shut down, and it wouldn't even save my progress. I'm like, oh god damn it.
And not just that, there's input lag too. Like when you press a button,
Yeah.
like there will be input lag too.
Yeah, I couldn't play like
Yeah.
that. It's like playing
like
remote play, honestly.
It's like a 30 millisecond delay, which is just like unacceptable.
Yeah. Usually you used it.
It'll
Now
be
you used to like 1
unacceptable if you're
millisecond.
doing QuickTime events.
Yeah, especially with the old God of War game, you really need to have like the instant time.
Yeah.
Okay, next comment from Purple. Do you use a special controller, gaming one, or original PlayStation 4? I use the original PlayStation 4 controller because all the other ones are like $200.
Yeah.
There's like a controller for PS4. It's called the Scuff controller. It looks like an Xbox One layout for the
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah,
I might buy that one, but that would be the only special controller I would buy.
But yo, the only thing not so sweet is the price.
Yeah, it's like
That's-
$200, is it?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Yeah, like around there.
But
yeah, it's
yeah.
terrible to try to get a new thing of Joy-Cons for the Switch if you ever break yours. It's like,
Yeah.
what, $40 or $60? I'm like,
Unless you
are
get the
you kidding
special
me?
ones.
yeah, those
Hey, you
red
get
and,
the special
red and
one.
whatever. Red and blue, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one I have. If I want to get a new one of those, it's like $100. If I want to get the NES looking controllers, it's like $150. If I want to get the see-through Nintendo 64 ones, it's $200 flat.
Dang.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they're making. Speaking of the PS4 controllers, I heard they have like controllers meant for Fortnite, like back buttons and paddles just for building or something.
Yeah. Which is crazy because as of like this week, Fortnite is starting to die. Realm Royale is the next big battle royale.
Yeah, I saw that. My friend was talking about that yesterday. I haven't seen any gameplay, but I gotta check it out.
It looks like Fortnite mixed with World of Warcraft. It's really fun.
That's cool.
Alright. Next comment, unless anyone has anything else to say about that.
No, but when we're talking about the controllers, like there's one cool controller, like the homage thing to like the original Xbox controller on Xbox One. I think that's kind of cool.
The Duke.
If you ever seen that,
Yeah.
yeah, the Duke, yeah.
I would possibly say for Fortnite, we should possibly talk about the Switch getting Fortnite.
Yeah, and our little troll friend GTV telling us it was already launched.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Also, I remember I still couldn't. You know that thing about Black Ops 4 being about a completely different topic. That
Yeah.
You said there was like leaked gameplay of Blackout, but I just never could find it.
Yeah, it was on NeoGAF, and I think they took it down because this happened last year when they released gameplay for what's it called, World War II. They took it down almost immediately. Other than they just showed it at E3. I mean, we'll see in a couple of days anyway. But
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know what to think about Black Ops 4. Like, I have hope in it because,
Yeah.
I mean, people are really pissed off about the campaign thing, and I see why, and I know why, because, like, that's what Call of Duty was, you know? And
Yeah.
I know Activision just has so many tactics with their Call of Duties. The last few games have been terrible, honestly. They've just been, like, remakes, or, I mean, not remakes, copy and paste, basically. Like, that's usually what it is. But,
yeah.
And also like the other thing, like is like kind of like Overwatch. That's what people are comparing it with Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, the only reason I really play Call of Duty now is mainly for the zombies, really. Because that's what
Yeah.
my channel used to be all about zombies. And
Yeah.
and it's still fun. And I think I'm glad that they're not having a campaign, just because I heard they're gonna have like little missions with multiplayer, which I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. But I'm
Right
glad
off
they
the
have more
bat-
time. Glad they have more time to make like the multiplayer and the zombies and the blackout. That I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, but I still have a little bit of hope for it.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, we're getting 3 zombie maps, and supposedly, like, people think we probably will get 2 zombie maps per map pack. We just have to wait
Yeah,
and see.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean that's what I would be playing it for, the zombies, and probably blackout. See how that is, and also
Yeah.
some multiplayer. I guess a little bit. That's not my biggest thing, but multiplayer's still there, I guess.
Realm Royale is about to kill Fortnite, and then Blackout's gonna kill Realm Royale.
Yep. Man, everybody is making battle royales. Like, can't believe it.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna have Last of
Kind
Us
of like an
Royale.
oversaturated genre now.
Yeah. The current biggest battle royale, though, is E3 battle. The last game not to get leaked is the winner.
Yeah.
Alright, next comment from Connor. It says, thanks with you saying about me being a friend, so I always support you guys. No problem, homie. Antonio, hi, what's up? Next comment, also from Connor. So let's hope that for Sly Cooper, it would be Sly 5 or PS4 collection with all 4 games. And I might say this, and I might be crazy, but not some stupid PS2 to PS4 stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I like PS2 to PS4 for some games like Red Faction, but not every game needs that.
Yeah.
Some games deserve their remaster. Like Jack and Daxter, the port that got the PlayStation 4, it should have been the remaster. It shouldn't have been the PlayStation 2. And the same thing with Sly Cooper. If it doesn't end up being a full remake, it should be the PlayStation 3 master and not the PS2 stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's especially with Jack. I remember I made a video about it whenever it first came out, and I still get comments on it like, did they fix it? Oh, and for some reason your stream went offline. Just noticed.
It do that.
There we go. Okay, but yeah, but Jack, I was disappointed whenever I first got it, because I got it on the first day. I'm not sure if you did, like December 10th. Did you get you got the bundle? Yeah.
Oh no, I waited until
Nah, I
about
got Jack
February to
1
get it.
first, then I got the bundle.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, okay, I got it, and I was like, man, Jack 2, especially Jack 2 was so messed up, but then like a week or two later they fixed it pretty well. So I mean, it's still playable, and I did my gameplay on it or whatever. It's still good. I just got it because I was like, I want to play Jack on the PS4 just because I don't want to have to get my PS3 or PS2 out. So
I agree.
But I definitely agree with you guys. If you give a remaster for a PS2 game on PS3, port that PS3 version. Put a PS2 to PS4 games that never got like a treatment for a remastered on PS3. Just do it that way, like how it is for Bully, Red Dead Revolver and stuff.
I guess some people were happy about it being from the PS2 just because of the speedrunners. Because apparently the PS2 version apparently it's easier to speedrun, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more broken.
Yeah, so you can do more stuff.
I never understood that. And some of the speedrunners for Jack, I don't really like them, being really honest with you. Because me, a couple other the Jack channels, and Vivi, we've had a lot of our content stolen by Jack speedrunners, and they just push it off on their own. Like, I'm not gonna drop names because I'm not gonna get little Chub any extra clout off of me. But when Luminar Light and Donkey Planet and everyone else discovered the debug menu, one of the Jack speedrunners made a video, and he pretty much just passed it off like I got so pissed off about that, because I've been friends with Luminar and Donkey Planet for a year now, and they worked so hard on that. Like, I remember when they first told me that they were looking into that they thought they found something back in like October, November, whenever it was. It was such a big deal, and they were so excited. And for that guy to go off and do that, and then spam his videos in the Jack and Daxter subreddit, and have everybody praising him, it was just mind-blowing.
That sucks, man.
That is bad on.
That's just
bad, man.
yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I remember it, whenever it came out, I was like, "Whoa!" That I'm surprised, like something new
I
from
was
Jack.
really
I
surprised
was like,
about
I
that.
I watched you. I watched it from you, Cruzando, and I think I saw it on Vivi, and then I saw something about it on the Luminar light.
Yeah, it cut off. Yeah, but we're all alone till Discord reconnects.
Oh,
Okay, now we're back. What were you saying? It cut off when you said something.
oh, okay. What was I saying, honestly?
You were saying the way how you saw the debug menu because
Oh
you
yeah,
saw it through Cruzando and Vivi.
yeah. And I remember you talking about and like you were giving the credit, but other people weren't. And did
Yeah.
the guy who like reposted it and stuff or said it was his? Did he get like more views and stuff than you did?
Yeah, that dude got like 60,000 views.
Oh, it cut out again.
I
Yep,
said,
I think we did.
that guy, he got like 60,000 views, and even IGN used him as a source.
Wow.
Yeah. And what I don't understand is like r/Jack and Daxter, they have a lot of like people on there that call me out whenever I use something that someone else found, and then if I give credit and then it ends up being in like the comment or description or something instead of in the video, they call me out and make full exposed threads about me, but they do nothing about these other guys. They
Yeah.
just circle jerk and play with their wieners to the guy. That's it. And then
Yeah.
I'm over here
Exactly.
getting called like out on posts.
Yeah. I mean, you've been through a lot of YouTube crap. Like your channel got taken down, and it's just
Yeah, my channel got terminated. I've had like 17,000 exposed posts on Reddit. I've had at least 3 exposed videos. I get daily hate on Twitter. People even use my business email to email me hate. Like this one guy wrote me a full like 3-page Word document on why he hates me. Do you know how weird that is? Like, how are you gonna take that amount of time to do
Yeah.
like all that?
that's yeah.
There'll
Jeez.
always be haters out
Terrible.
there, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just man. People
Yeah.
were like attacking you, man. Like you got man. I hope that doesn't happen too much to me. It's already kind of. I mean, I've already had stuff sort of like that happen.
If you
Yeah,
start
we've had
making
troll
Jack
comments
videos,
on my channel before.
yeah. If you start making Jack videos, once they find out you're friends with me, that's all you're gonna get. Like even VT and VV, we're friends, but we're not like super good friends. Look at his comments on his Jack videos. They're all either calling out me or calling him like bad names for being friends with. It's so crazy. Like I don't. It's like I'm the Fousey tube of this genre.
Yeah, that just sucks. I don't even remember how. I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember actually how I found you. It was just I was looking up when does Jack 2 come out on PS4 or something, and then I found you and I was like, wow, this is a good YouTuber. So I subscribed and I was like, wow.
I made a Jack 2 PS4 release date video every week because I was determined to get
Yeah.
it right.
I watched every single one of them too, man.
God,
Yeah,
I don't
bet
even
there's
know.
gonna be one time of when you get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
at least
how
once.
the movies of Terminator will one day get the day of when robots take over the world correct. You know what I mean?
We wouldn't want that to happen. We won't.
Yeah,
we don't
no.
want any
Well,
Terminator
they've been-
type of stuff.
They've been predicting that throughout all the Terminator movies for so many years. So somehow one day it's gonna happen, and we're gonna be like, "So it was correct all along."
Yeah, I mean, look at Detroit Become Human. That's our future. Yeah, oh my god, I
Oh
my tongue.
my
That's
god.
our future.
And then after that, the Robot Revolution. Oh no.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that would mean that we all could be like cyborgs, or we all could be in like mech suits.
Yeah. I would be okay with being in a mix. Because, like, I don't know if you all ever saw, what was it called? Now, as soon as I start thinking about it, I forget the name. Mobile Suit Gundam. Have you guys ever saw that?
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to live in that.
Yeah.
I would join the military for a
Yeah.
mech suit.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to possibly be within like a giant mech suit. At
The
least.
cool one to me was the one like the one it was called Mobile Suit G Gundam, like the ones with like the
Yeah.
people wearing the suits and they actually move.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if you guys saw the recent reboot of Mobile Suit Gundam, but they named it something different. I'll put an image of it up on the stream real quick, but it was called Gargantia of the Verus Planet, and it was so good. I mean, unfortunately, season 2 in the game got canceled, but the anime itself was so good.
Yeah.
Like, it was like if you took, I guess, Sword Art on and then like threw it upside down. That's
Right.
basically what it was. Let me pull that up real quick. I'm just gonna redo it on this where the handheld thing was. But so many
What?
animes get
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, next comment while I'm pulling this up. Should I pre-Survivor Reignited? Should I played only I don't remember much of it. Just because it's gonna be a pretty big game once it comes out and everyone's gonna be talking about it. And next one says BRB, I'm gonna go try Realm Royale. Alright, have fun.
Have
Starcade
you
says
al-
BRB.
Have you already saw the Oh, I saw that one. The
It was
anime.
so good.
The Spiral Reunited Trilogy cover art. They already showed it off. It looks like Crash Bandicoot inspired.
Yeah. I think they could have done it better.
The anime was really good. I really liked that one. It was a
So
bummer
did I.
that they never made a season 2. It really bothers me.
Apparently they canceled season 2 because the person who wrote the manga, it was like right at the beginning of the anime strike, so they didn't want to get involved with that. That anime strike ruined so much. Like that's why Attack on Titan season 2 wasn't 25 episodes and an hour long each.
Yeah.
It was very hard. Like how the way like the animators deal with in Japan is very harsh and stuff. Like a lot of like hard working conditions and people having to bust their butts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular jobs within Japan are very hard for people to deal with because of how like it's always long, tiresome hours and stuff like that.
And
And
not
they
just
even
and not just that. It's just mostly like say for instance like somebody was going to complain after that like you're the bad guy like and people would think you're an outcast if you were like to complain about it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Next summer, I'll get to understand that firsthand because I'm studying abroad in Japan. And since I'm a game design major, that means studying abroad means we get to shadow some company wherever we go. So when I'm in Tokyo, I'll be shadowing somebody. I don't know who it's going to be next year, but this year it was Nintendo. So
Wow.
next year, if I end up getting
Wait a
happy to
minute.
shadow Konami, I'm going to be joining that strike. I don't want anywhere near Konami. After what they did to us with Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Pachinko, I don't want nothing to do with those.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
confidence in
true.
those guys anymore. I don't have confidence after what they did with Hideo Kojima and Metal Gear Solid 5.
Apparently, if you guys saw the leak, since we're still on Nintendo technically, we never moved to anything else. But apparently, according to the leak, then Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are coming exclusively remastered to the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
I mean
can
that's
I remember that on
exciting.
the. I remember that on the PSP Vita. I don't remember.
Yeah, it
But
was on
I don't
everything.
think they're gonna be putting Snake in Smash Brothers. I don't see it.
I would enjoy it if they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd be great to be brought back into Smash Brothers, but I don't see it even with the remade collection only on the Switch. I still don't see it.
Yeah. Connor
Like,
says,
unless of course they showed a trailer, I still don't think that Konami would possibly work with Nintendo on that.
yeah. Connor says, did you read my last comment? Did. Purple says, don't listen to the haters. Just keep on doing what you're doing. I like. Thanks, man. I kind of decided that recently. Like, that's why I didn't do Jack videos for like a month because I didn't want to deal with any of the hate. But then I just decided like 2 nights ago that I'll just put up the videos. People are gonna say what they're gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what you can't really
exactly.
take offense to any of it really, because it's just people on the internet mostly.
Yeah.
How about for like your Lost Frontier video? How was like the reception after a while? Because I
Oh,
did
yeah.
see that video, but what did people say about it?
A lot of mixed reactions. People were like, somebody finally gets it, and then other people were like getting real mad about it.
Right.
Like one of my mods, he's a good guy. He might just be having a bad day, so I didn't get mad at it. He left like a full-fledged hate comment, and that was kind of unusual. But I just deleted the comment because YouTube now terminates you for hate comment.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and like I said, he's a good guy. So I just deleted the comment so that YouTube wouldn't catch it.
Yeah, I remember I looked at that video and I was like, yeah. I was like, man, people are gonna have mixed reviews for this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it real quick. I think it has like almost as many dislikes as it.
It's got 12. It's as I see,
Yeah, 12 dislikes.
and 22 likes, so that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, not bad.
I mean, if you look at my Bitcoin video, it's like it's getting close to being the same, but I got like 1.5 thousand likes and then like 700 dislikes.
I like when videos blow up and then you get to read the comments.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always so weird.
I know. Especially the Bitcoin one. There's a lot of people that just don't know what they're talking about on my video.
Yeah, there's so many religion battles that.
Oh yeah, yep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
Yeah,
Pretty much to see all those comments with
Like
the
my-
one single video. It's
One
like a
of my-
mile long, basically.
yeah. My what video was it? I ended up deleting it once Fernando got terminated, but it was a GTA 6 clickbait video, and I had like GTA London gameplay trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
push that off as GTA 6. And the top comments in that game or on that video was all people complaining about how I used random Kanye West song as the background.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
And the worst part is he came back again to troll. That's what that dude is, just a troll.
Yeah, my
yeah.
name was inspired by Fernando. Back when he was cool.
Yeah, I remember that video. I didn't know you took it down though, actually.
Yeah. My name wasn't always Cruzando though. That first channel I had when I was like 18,000 subscribers, it's gone now, completely gone. But the name on that was Ale Cruz. It
Mhm.
wasn't Cruzando.
Oh. Yeah,
Ale Cruz was a cool name, but nobody could ever say it right. So
Right.
So I just quit using it and did Cruzando. And now people still can't say Cruzando. They say Cruzando.
Cruzando.
Yeah. Like,
What is
it's
what is your classic? I mean, what is usually your intro like? I forget what you say.
Oh, I usually just say like, well, like, what would it be? Like, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb, or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, I copied Boogie2988 because I couldn't think of anything.
yeah. I just say, hey guys, how's it going? J Wolf here, Archangel.
Yeah. I used to have really weird intros for all my videos, and then I realized how cringy those were. Like the videos I was posting last night on Twitter from like 2016 Cruzando when I wanted to be like Leafy is here.
Yeah.
Those were all, God, the worst videos I've ever made.
Oh man, I think we talked about it in my podcast that we did, and it was just like how I would try to sound like a deeper voice because I had a pretty bad voice, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, it's." It was terrible. Like my top 5 videos for zombies, they're terrible. They're just cringe. You can check them out if you want to. So cringe.
Yeah. God, we've all came a long way. Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be honest,
Remember
Cruzando.
looking toward my channel. Oh, you go on ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, Cruzano, you're like, whenever I started watching you, you just like got me motivated because like you were growing so much. You were a smaller YouTuber, and I'm like, wow, I can do this too. So I started, and like I used some of your tips and stuff, and it was pretty awesome. I'm like, wow, yeah, this guy, Cruzano, yeah, he's awesome.
I was thinking about updating that tips video to work with like all the new YouTube stuff.
Yeah. My one video about how to get the new partnership thing was people that watched it that commented said it was pretty helpful. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'll do more. I was gonna do a ton of stuff like that, but then for a little while, like at least last month and the month before, it's been like pretty bad with my upload schedule because of how much work I had for school. But it's good now, so I should be able to be posting more regularly. I feel like I've been procrastinating about it for some reason, though.
Yeah, we all been procrastinating at many videos that we all want to do.
Yeah.
I just get in modes, and sometimes I'll get in modes and upload a week or two. It's all a struggle of our hormonal imbalance.
Yep. Totally, yeah. I mean, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say one day they'll make some kind of treatment that makes it all go away, so we don't gotta deal with that stuff anymore.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I make a video, like some nights I'll be like up all night and I'll be like, you know what? I feel like making a video, so I make like 3 videos or something.
Yeah.
And I spend all night just editing. I remember the most fun video that I probably made it for Jack was that funny moments, the montage thing, because it took me like 5 hours to edit it, but it was so much fun to do.
Yeah. I like all those AMV that I made because the Jack community used to be nothing but like music videos.
Yeah.
And now it's like it's all kind of like funneled away, I guess. All the stuff that made Jack YouTubers fun kind of just went away. I try to bring it back every now and then, but everybody just seems to want news and theories. Nobody wants the AMVs with the little memes and stuff.
Yeah, I used to do AMV a little bit.
Yeah, they used to be my favorite thing to do, especially on VidMe had a really good AMV community. Like I would make one and it would get and on VidMe would get like 2,000 views, which if that was a YouTube video would be equal to getting like 1 million views.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess it's time to transition to PlayStation finally.
All right. Let's get on to it. Let's get on to it.
Yeah. Actually, let's save PlayStation for last. Let's go limited games.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, cut out.
Oh, I said let's save PlayStation for last. First.
What'd you say? Wait, what did you say after? What would you say we're gonna do first? Because it keeps cutting out right there. I don't know why.
Limited run games, and we'll do PlayStation last.
All right, yeah, okay. I don't know what it is. The Discord's screwing up for me.
So for those of you who don't know this, Limited Run Games is a company that re-releases digital-only games and old games to work on new consoles. And there's been a rumor going around for the last about 2 months that the Jak and Daxter, Jak 2 and Jak 3 and Jak X on PlayStation 4 is going to get a physical release through them.
Oh. Yeah, I just looked them up, actually. I never heard of them, so I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah, and there's so many other games that are supposedly getting physical releases through them too, which is kind of going to be crazy. And apparently, they're going to be re-releasing collector's editions of games that was like limitedly released.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what type of games?
Pretty much any game. Like they've re-released games like Cooper. They've re-released the Mario games. They've re-released so much stuff. The only one I own through them is their re-release of Yakuza 2, which was awesome because that was like a $200 game, and then they re-released it for $20. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, there's like a cool like little news thing that I saw. There's like a guy that's like developing a game for Sega Genesis, and he's actually gonna publish it, which I find cool. I gotta look into more of that again. I forgot what it was, but the guy's developing it for the.
If it's for a cheap price, I would possibly buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Are you gonna go again?
What?
Were you gonna start up again?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. I was just saying, yeah.
So
There's another YouTuber that does stuff like that. His name is John Riggs. He's a part of the Metal Militia, and he remakes, or not remakes, but he makes his own games for NES and SNES and stuff. And he makes like YouTubers the main character.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I heard about people making like NES games, and I think it was even maybe, I don't know if that was true, but it was like people were making PlayStation 2 games, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, AVGN's been turned into a few games, like the Atari game of AVGN, the NES game, which was very popular and got a sequel.
Yeah.
And oh, I can't remember what other consoles had the character from the AVGN from Cinemassacre. But still, yeah,
Yeah.
I've been 7.
I am like completely like I have completely gotten back into wow, that was a weird sentence. I've gotten back into retro games like a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Discord disconnected. Jesus Christ. Who would have guessed? Who
Uh-oh.
would have guessed? Who would have guessed Discord would disconnect?
Oh god, how did that happen? Shit.
Technical difficulty is, don't worry, people will be fixed.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
this.
You were talking about retro gaming?
Yeah, like, and did you see that newer game? It was like the Sega Genesis Classics.
Yeah, I bought it. I hate it.
Is it really bad?
It's not bad, but the online stuff for it's really bad if you play it online. If you play it offline, it's probably the best way to play it, because if people try to join your game until they fix it, you can
Right.
decline it, but they'll still be able to watch you, and they can still pause your game.
Oh,
And
wow.
if you exit, it starts the game completely over.
Yeah, they gotta fix that. But I remember because I liked the Sonic Sega Genesis collection on the PS3. That was a really good game.
Yeah, that one's good. The new one, like, I don't like the way how that is with the shitness that it has in credit.
Yeah. I just been wanting to play those old games again.
Yeah.
Bonanza Bros especially with my brothers. We used to play that together.
Oh yeah.
That was
I've
fun.
actually played that on my DS with the Genesis emulator that I've got on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you had an emulator on you?
Well, on my DS, yes.
How did you do that?
The thing was because of the controls for like the D-pad on my DS not working well.
Did you have to jailbreak it?
I can't remember exactly. Let's see. I'll have to figure it out. Possibly one day. I'll possibly try to have it figured out.
I wish they would release something that would be like the best of the best games all on one disc. Because, like, imagine this: have the best of the '80s and have like Mario and Zelda and stuff, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
best of the '90s, and then best of the '00s. Like, I think we probably would never do that because that would need to be in collaboration with like Sony, Xbox, Nintendo,
You gotta get a
Sega.
lot of licenses and stuff.
Yeah, but it would be so. Yeah, I've always wanted something like that, or I've always thought like in my head back like years ago, even before the PS4 came out, I was like, there needs to be a console like with every game possible on it, right?
The closest thing we
Oh no, it just cut out.
It cut out. No.
They just did it again for like the millionth time.
How long
Yeah.
have you been talking?
I don't know. But the closest thing we have to that, did it do it again? Wow.
No,
You know what,
I
dude?
heard you when you say, "Did you do it again?"
Oh. Discord.
Discord.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah. Please
the
let
closest thing
Discord
we have-
be great again.
If only we were in our own studio or something and we hit like H3 podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
in the future, me and Charizard Mewtwo and TGM 129 are hoping to possibly try to get our own studio that's close to where I'm at.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or at least close to where both me and TGM 129 are at.
Yeah.
But as of right now, yeah, because of the budget, we're not able to get the building yet.
Yeah.
I'm betting in the future we might get it though.
Before we moved over here, our old house had a studio and the basement. It was so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. If I was like old enough to be doing YouTube back then and actually know what I was doing, that would have been just a perfect location for me.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I still don't really know what I'm doing.
I just have my room, which is actually the basement of the house, because there's no other room for it. But I
Same.
have like a bunch of posters. I have my desk that I just got, an L desk. It's like a glass desk, and then I got a 4K monitor, a regular monitor, this mic stand, and a mic, and my laptop. My actual PC is really bad, so I need to get it. That's what I'm gonna be saving up for next thing I like invest in, I guess.
Yeah. I would never get a glass desk. I punch mine too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be playing like one game of like Modern Warfare 2. Bam. Going to the emergency
There it
room.
goes.
Ridiculous.
And you wouldn't want that glass desk. After that, you just like break. You don't want anything to shatter.
Yeah. This desk was pretty cheap too, actually. Like it was on sale. I think it was like maybe $140, which is really good. It used to be like $400.
Yeah. I wish there was like some company that made high quality but low price desks and chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like the desk I have is really only big enough for one monitor, and it's barely big enough for my mic to be all in the same little area. So it's kind of like, you know, I need something bigger, but all the good desks are like $300 and $400.
Yeah. I know. For some reason your stream cut off again. I don't know why.
Really? Oh, it did. It says stream complete. Wow.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Hopefully it can resume somehow.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties again.
It's got 96 views already. It's already posted.
Wow. Let me
Well,
end
it's
this
got a
and
lot of
restart.
views now.
How dare you, YouTube?
God damn. Oh, this is gonna be a part 2 now. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hate whenever it does that. I've always had problems with streaming usually with OBS. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, and nobody wanted to type in chat that it happened.
oh god. Yeah, I just noticed it said stream finished. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It just went
No.
down completely.
Yeah, it went down completely. So now I had to click end stream, and then once it's done ending,
Quick, everybody
We're
come
gonna have
back
to
to
restart it.
my stream.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone go back onto his stream.
It's not half as good quality as his stream because he set it up a lot more. I literally have a picture of E3 and my sub count and stuff in my
Hey,
live
hey.
chat.
Hold on. I got a good enough idea. If you were to have your background as the background that I made with the Zimp Man name, I think you could get a lot more viewers.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Because a lot of people have liked it with the black background and the Zimp Man with Zimp Man actually running.
Well, now OBS completely shut down. It forced closed.
No.
Oh no. Oh god. It's
This
so...
always happens. It's always happened.
Yeah.
If there's anybody on my stream, hello. Hello once again. Cruzando's definitely the superior streamer. If you check out him, he's got it straight, man.
Now I gotta wait for all this to come right back up. Why they choose to act like this is beyond me.
I don't know.
It's not, if it doesn't come back up, we might not even be able to completely
Finish.
do
Yeah.
it later or something, or just finish it off with yours.
Yeah.
I don't think mine's coming back up. I'm gonna share yours into the Discord and stuff.
All right. Yeah. It's. Tell me how good the quality is, because I haven't really checked.
It looks pretty good. How dare you, YouTube? My stream died. Come finish. Oh no, not finish. Come watch it with this one. Paste. There we go. Okay, as we can continue on talking. Oh, it didn't even. My God. Oh my God. It didn't even save all the stuff. Like,
Oh,
it
God.
literally. My
Like
chat
all
box,
your-
none of that's there.
Oh no. God.
Time to tweet this out. Yeah, we're just gonna finish this off with yours.
All right. Well, I wish I did some better stuff, but yeah. Hopefully it's good quality.
Yeah. So what were we talking about right before we left?
I think we were getting into retro games, and then we were talking about like the
Yeah, we were
Genesis.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went on towards like the Genesis and the one guy that's been making games for the Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
making games based on popular YouTubers.
I honestly still like retro gaming's making a huge.
That is a true with so many classic games coming back and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
wonder if anyone would make like a game about like me and everyone on my YouTube channel and possibly have it so that maybe if there was any voices or whatever within there, it would have like my many different voices.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be really cool, possibly. Like if we ever even did different types of voices for like the YouTube videos.
yeah. Do you guys think that retro game styles, like the way graphics and stuff were back then, will ever take off and replace what we have now? Or do you think where we are now is where it's gonna stay for a long while?
So do you mean like the 2D like the 2D based games or like
Like
more
the
I
games
think
made
the
in like the retro
pixelated
style.
style. Yeah, I
oh,
think the pixelated style.
yeah. I'm not sure honestly.
Hmm. I would like to see it go back to at least like Dreamcast, Nintendo 64 era, because those games, although they kind of like dated and by today's standards, they all looked really really good.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Especially with Conker's Bad Fur Day at like the end of the N64's life cycle. Like that game looks really good. It could do good for like an early GameCube game.
Yeah, pretty much everything on the Dreamcast works. Uh, early stuff on GameCube.
Yeah. See, I'm all I've been like excited for these last few years about games has been like remasters and remakes and
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And now that we're on to that, when you play a game for the very first time, let's say like for example LA Noir, I never played it, but I recently started playing it, but I'm playing the Xbox 360 before I play the PlayStation 4 version. When games get remastered, do you guys try to play the original before you play the remaster, or do you just play the remaster
I
first?
just played the remaster for a game I never touched before.
I would just play whichever version I have right at the hands of what all I've got right now.
yeah, actually that's
Which
kind of
is
what I would
why,
do.
yeah, like since I've only got the GameCube and I don't have the Dreamcast, I've only played Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube instead of on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
And
depends on what I
I
have.
I'm really dying to try out Shenmue because I want to try that out because those are games that came out on Dreamcast and I never had one.
it's such an amazing. It's the first game I ever beat on my own,
Yeah.
and it helped me so much because like some of you guys know this. When I was a little kid, I had a hearing, so I couldn't like talk and stuff. So I wasn't able to talk till I was about 3 or 4 years old. So I played Shenmue, and Shenmue helped me out a lot because I could only communicate writing at the time. And where Shenmue was so heavily text based, it really helped me out a lot.
Oh, it teaches you, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I haven't actually played that game and I really want to.
Have you ever played Yakuza?
No, actually, I haven't.
Ooh, it's a lot like the
It's
person. They're
like the
both
spiritual
Sega.
successor, like how we were talking about last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Sega, like, they are putting a really big emphasis on their games right now. I mean, I know they don't own Shenmue anymore. That's owned by Yu Suzuki, who is the creator of Shenmue now. But that's still like, I don't know. It's insane to think about, honestly. All these games are making huge comebacks. Shenmue 3 is like the most anticipated PlayStation 4 game of all time right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
E3 2015 how big that was.
I cried.
Yeah.
And the Kickstarter met his goals like very quick. That
Yeah.
proves
Yeah,
like
let's
how
not
hyped people
forget
were for it.
Bomberman's reappearance onto the video games.
Yu Suzuki made his with Shenmue on Kickstarter before PlayStation 4 E3 show even ended. That's how excited people were.
Yeah.
Like it went live as soon as the trailer started playing, and by the time they were done with that show, they were already over like $3 million.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, have you guys watched the YouTuber Mystic? He does like Let's Talk PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
him. Yeah, Mystic
Yeah,
Ryan.
He's a
yeah,
cool guy.
yeah. I like his videos.
I found him because he used to be a Jack YouTuber
Yeah, yeah.
back in the day.
Same.
That's why I tried to start doing PlayStation news because of him,
Yeah,
kinda.
yeah. He does it really well too.
Yeah, because like I was looking at what he does, and I kind of to get out of the Jack stuff at some point and do, my own little thing. And he kind of is like the only person from the Jack YouTube world to actually do it successfully. I mean, there was Scoutfly, but everybody hates Scoutfly now. I don't understand why. I mean, I still think he's a cool guy. He's always been nice to me, but since he kind of left Jack YouTube world, everyone kind of hates him because of that.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm glad he left because that once he left, that meant I became the biggest Jack YouTuber, and I didn't have to get 100,000 more subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. How many is he at now, I wonder?
I don't know.
I think he kind of dropped off the face of the earth too, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That might be it.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad that YouTube is a possibility for the future. That like I never thought after I was stuck at like 1,000 subscribers for like 2 years, I was like I'm never gonna grow anymore. And then just about like back in December, whenever I actually started posting about Jack again, that's whenever it like got up, you know.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I thought the original channel, Retro Gaming Adventurers, was not gonna do well. And then after a quick name change, and after we started doing more videos, we got quite a bit more subscribers. And I'm like, so that was all we needed to do was to just change a little bit.
Yeah.
like I said earlier, if you guys would download and start tagging your videos like crazy like I do,
Yeah.
you guys would probably blow up like overnight.
Yeah.
What type of tags
vidIQ's
do
good
you
with that.
put in your
Exactly.
videos?
Do it.
What type of tags do you be putting on your videos?
Let me pull one up real quick and I'll read them off for the latest one, the Skate 4 one, which already has 1 hate comment and 3 dislikes.
Yeah, I saw that video.
I need more RAM so bad. My computer's so slow.
Mine's pretty bad too. It's a $400 laptop.
Yeah. Like I have one of the most powerful GPUs and powerful everything. And then I cut the cord with the RAM. I
Right.
should have got decent RAM, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Alright, for the Skate 4 video, my tags are Skate 4, Skate 3, EA, Skate, Skate 2 Remastered, E3 2018, Tony Hawk, Skateboarding video game, Skate leaked, Skate 4 confirmed, Cruzando, EA E3 2018, Skate 4 coming.
Oh.
And then for the last Jack video, the Lost Frontier one, the tags are wait for it to load. Jack and Daxter, Jack 3, Naughty Dog, Daxter, Jack 2, Jack and Daxter The Lost Frontier, Good to Game, PSP, Jack and Daxter The Precursor Legacy, Jack and Daxter PS3, Jack X, Jack 5, Jack 4, Cruzando, High Impact Games, Jack and Daxter HD Collection, Jack PS4, Jack 4 confirmed. I'm starting to put Jack 5 in there because I feel like Jack confirmed soon. So once it gets confirmed, it's time to start clickbaiting Jack 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I usually do a lot with my tags because that's the biggest thing usually is the search engine and all that stuff and especially my Bitcoin video. That's how that video like got out there. I put so many tags on that. And I was like using all the things. I was like, okay, use this. It was like Bitcoin, truth about Bitcoin, scary thing about Bitcoin, future of 2018, something like that. And then I posted a E3 video, my expectations back in just like a few weeks ago, and I had not very good tags for this, but I put Final Fantasy VII Remake, Jack 4, Borderlands 3, BO4 and more, E3 2018, E3 2018 expectations, E3 2018 leaked games, E3 leaked, E3 expectations, and then it was like Jak 4. I don't know. And that video actually did okay.
Yeah. That's a good part about YouTube. You can pretty much experiment with anything at our size, but once we start getting up to like VV size, it becomes a little bit harder to experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You and I will know what it's like by the end. We'll be locked into whatever we're doing. No
Yeah.
sign of escape.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Me going on towards like doing more retro video games, and everyone's going to be like, "Could you do this one retro game from the Atari?" And I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'd be wanting to." Admittedly, I do have an Atari somewhere in my room.
Yeah. But like we were saying, if you guys started doing tags like crazy and thumbnails similar to like how the rest of the retro channels like myself and VV and etc. do, I swear you guys could be at 1,000 subscribers by like the end of summer.
Yeah, it can happen. Like I've been gaining so many subscribers, man, just from probably from that Bitcoin video, but a lot of them just having those tags really does help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure like if you start like experimenting with that, I'm sure that you'll like at one point you'll get like a pretty viral video, like maybe like for me back then 5,000 views was pretty viral for me, or 10,000 views. You could get a lot of subscribers from that, and if you just keep posting consistently and stuff, it's really good.
Yeah. If you guys wanted to, you could start doing Jak stuff, and then, because like whenever I help anybody out, this is what I always tell them: just start doing a little bit of Jak, play through the first Jak or something, and then when I give you another shout out whenever we work on something else again, my subscribers will be more likely to go to the channel and watch it and subscribe, because I'm kind of like a big deal in the Jak community.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I hate saying that though.
Don't worry, I could deal with any type of 3D platformer.
Yeah, Jak's considered the last great 3D platformer.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I agree with.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I've been sat here in a whole.
Wait, what'd you say? It glitched out.
Oh, I've done sat here and eat a whole box of cookies.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what? You know what I just noticed? I need to make a new banner for my channel. It hasn't been updated for like 2 years, and it's like
Really?
for zombies.
That is old.
Yeah. So
I just went back to my old banner.
yeah, I need to. I'm procrastinating, but I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? But I was like, I'll pretty soon I'll probably get like super motivated and I'll like do something huge.
Yeah. That's, like I said, that's the good part about YouTube. Everybody can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Broadcast yourself.
Yeah, and now, YouTube is kind of being a little. They're trying to censor things, but
It'll never work. People will just either leave or they'll.
yeah, I'm pissed at YouTube. It's just they got an agenda,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll push what they want to push.
Yeah, I'm not liking some of the stuff on YouTube either because of the fact that well, officially Nintendo got a few claims on our videos and stuff like that for one song, and I'm like, why? That's not even the main part of the video. It's the gameplay that's the main part of the video. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. I
You
always
guys don't even have partnership yet, and they're
Stuff
still
like that
attacking.
does not make any sense. Like, why is all that stuff a thing?
It shouldn't be, honestly, because it fits within fair use.
Yeah.
I know.
It's mostly like consider your content because you have your commentary over it. It's just like the way how
exactly.
YouTube works now.
We've got our commentary over it, but they still keep claiming our stuff, and we're like, come on, it's only one song.
I had a video
It's not even in
about
there much.
The Legend of Zelda when they first started hacking the PlayStation 4 in November and was getting GameCube games to run on it. And Nintendo claimed that entire video, and I wasn't allowed to upload it. I had to put it on VidMe.
Oh wow. I've
Yeah,
actually had that problem with literally just back whenever I used to do Call of Duty Zombies. I made a video like every single trailer, cutscene, radios, and all that Easter egg stuff. I made it into like a 3-hour video, and it got flagged, or not flagged. It got copyright striked.
really.
Because apparently the trailers were, if you post one trailer that's like completely copyrighted, they take the video, they ban the video worldwide. It didn't go against me at all, but it was just no one could see it, so I was like,
Activision claims it like as audiovisual content. That's how they do it for a lot of
yeah,
games.
yeah. That's what happens.
And it's not good at E3 either. I mean, just look at how many people would get banned during the time of when they show off new E3 trailers.
Yeah, like that's something I don't understand. People can live stream themselves reacting to all this stuff from E3, but if you want to just re-upload the trailer so more people can see it, that's apparently a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if the companies want their games to be popular, then why are they trying to not allow people to show off their stuff? I mean, wouldn't showing off their stuff mean that more people actually see it?
I guess it's
That
just
is true.
exclusivity,
That
I
is true.
guess. They're just like, we want all that revenue or whatever.
Yeah,
you take your 30
exactly.
cents.
Yeah.
Just like what Disney did at that one kindergarten slash preschool area that had child paintings of Mickey Mouse characters that Disney tried to sue the center for.
Yeah.
They were on the walls and everything like that, and the Disney company was like, "Nope, take them down." I'm like, why are these big companies going after smaller groups, just saying like, "Yeah, take them down, or you have to pay us"?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Everybody's greedy with money. It's just crazy.
yeah,
Everywhere,
exactly.
everywhere.
Especially Nintendo. Thank
Yeah.
God,
Oh yeah,
Nintendo and
definitely.
their
And
Definitely.
Activision, honestly.
That
Yeah.
too. And kind of VA to a certain extent.
EA is probably the ringleader of it all. They
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like honestly, they probably have like little meetings in their $400 million beach houses together, saying, "All right, guys, how are we gonna cut money out of these guys today?" And then EA is like, "How about we make Battlefield and put women with prosthetic arms in it? Because that'll get one side mad, so they're not gonna pay, but it'll make the other side hyped up, and they're gonna pay everything they can for this game." And then Sony's probably over there like, "You know what? That's a good idea." And Nintendo's probably like, "Okay, but can we put Labo with?"
I still don't get the whole point with that anyway. I think it's like a gimmick, really. Like,
It's
I'm not one to complain.
Yeah.
It's $100 origami.
I
Yeah.
think it's good for its target demographic that it's going for, but overall, it's like a game for like Nintendo fans. Unless, of course, you're a child at heart, you're not gonna get much appeal out of it.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I could get somewhat of appeal out of it because, admittedly, yes, I am somewhat a child of heart.
I literally
Yes.
had to make an essay about how it was about video game violence and what it does to young people and how it's changed in the generations. Like you can see like a 10-year-old or something on a game or something. Like you can see the difference of like me whenever I was 10. I didn't even, because there wasn't really much online games that were playable whenever I was young,
Yeah.
But and now like some of them are just so corrupted and stuff, and it's just
like,
sad.
Think of Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct versus the games we have nowadays.
Yeah. I was like, there is a rating on the box for a reason, even though the first time I played a rated M game was whenever I was like 11 or 12, I think. And
Yeah.
and
I was
I think
never-
the first one was like my friend we played God of War or something. That was one thing, and then we played Call of Duty, and we're like, Call of Duty isn't that bad, because my dad would say, don't play the campaign, there's too much cussing, so we barely played the campaign. But then one time we snuck, we're like, oh, we're gonna play the campaign without them knowing. But yeah, we were pretty good raised of not being completely messed up in our mind, but now it's different now. It's like everything's messed up now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like social media and the internet. Like back then, it was not like as big, but you know, like how these things expand and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, it's more variety that people like talk about this attacking video games and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't a conversation before when we were younger, but now it is. Like how it
Yeah.
was for like that game that was like take place in the school or whatever,
School
and it was
shooter.
taken off the
Oh.
Steam. Yeah, school
Yeah.
shooter.
Oh
They're not
God.
allowed that game on. I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but Steam decided to change their mind. They're gonna let anything and everything now, unless it's illegal.
But mostly, like what I heard, Valve is like letting the people decide if like a game is like if it's like bad or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. But if they did let everybody like vote on it, but at the same time, that does let everybody vote on it. So those like left-leaning people that want games banned, like Emily Gonzalez and David Hogg and all, they could, use their following to completely destroy the gaming on PC.
Yeah. You know, about the shootings, man. Like how like I was talking to my parents about the shootings like a week ago, and they were saying like, man, this is completely different because whenever they were younger, back in like I don't know the 80s and 70s, I guess there was like no shootings at all. But now, I mean, this year, 2018, there's been like what 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I'm
Okay,
like,
it's just basically like it was after like like this guy just took over as president. That's when like things like went downhill and stuff. Like have
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
gun control. Like the NRA be like, oh no, we're just gonna give a teacher a gun or something like that. So you're telling me if a student was to have a gun, the teacher would like have to shoot a student or whatever. Like I honestly don't
Yeah.
know. Like the way
Like,
how things are.
it's a mix. It's a big topic.
theoretically, this stuff would work, but I know for a fact, like some things like my dad and his family in Mexico, they have a real problem with school shooting and stuff. But no matter what they do, they can't stop it. Realistically, you're not going to be able to stop school shooting.
Yeah.
Now that it started, it's just going to be like an ever rolling effect. We could ban everything. We could ban guns. We could ban forks. We could ban sharp soda cans, and there's still going to be mass attacks.
Yeah,
There's nothing to do about it
Yeah.
now.
it's so stupid,
like
honestly.
food fights or even staplers. Like, come on, why have they not banned staplers yet?
But really, I
wonder-
think it's really stupid that they think if you ban guns, it's gonna make a difference because the only people that are not gonna have guns are the people who like follow the law. There's there's a black market out there. You can get guns other ways,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna
don't-
change
Yeah,
anything, and it's just
exactly.
gonna make it so you can't protect yourself. And I know people
I-
get really, it's a big topic that people get really.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
know
the
anybody
whole
legally
saying,
owned.
if you take a horse to water, you can't make him drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who legally owns guns. Nobody has any of it like serial registered or any. Everybody just, has it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like where I live, over towards down the street a little bit, there's this little area called Cardinal Valley, and they sell all kinds of black market weapons there and stuff. Like they even have like the big long machetes that twists around. They sell there.
Right.
You get
Yeah.
hit with one of those, you are dead. You are like triple levels of dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, also people need to realize that it's not the gun that kills people; it's the person that kills people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
because
person
it's the actual person that's holding it. They have their hand on the trigger.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
it could be
I mean,
anything
you
to
could
kill.
you could kill someone with your bare hands if you really wanted to.
my grandpa
Yeah,
says
That's
this.
true.
My grandpa says this all the time. Lay a gun on it, and it'll lay there for 50 years and never touch or hurt anybody. But if you put that gun in someone's hands who has the intention of hurting somebody, it'll hurt somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like we were saying, banning that stuff wouldn't do anything. Someone
Yeah.
who's here.
Yeah. Someone is new.
Yeah,
Oh,
someone's
it's
here.
CTV.
Oh wait, is he actually commenting?
I don't know. His voice mic thing is muted. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta fill
All right.
empty BRB for like 2 seconds. Actually, probably 3 or 5 because I gotta go up to the third story. I'm in the basement.
All right, yeah, go ahead, man.
Alright, go ahead.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
He said we'd be back in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Uh,
Yeah.
So, so you're okay. Yeah, hey man, welcome.
Yeah, we're getting more people by the hour, possibly.
Yeah. We got. Yeah, this is chat 1. Oh, looks like I got another. Okay.
Fortnite and E3.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think what I'm planning. I'm not sure what Cruzando was planning to talk about when we get back, but I was gonna talk about like what games that are confirmed to be released, and then also games that you guys think are gonna be released for the PlayStation. So I don't know.
It's just basically a lot of speculation. Like
I would honestly I would like to see Croc Legend of the Gabos be released on the PlayStation 4.
Mhm.
You know, a remastered version of that one PlayStation 1 game that came out that was supposed to be a Yoshi game.
Right.
That was made by the same people that made the first Star Fox game.
Oh,
I have returned.
thanks for subscribing, Gideon. Some guy just subscribed. Thank you.
Oh.
That was me.
Oh, thanks. I gotta.
So, what should we move on to next? Because we kind of forgot about.
I was just
Cruzando
saying.
the game.
I was
What?
just saying. Okay, I was just saying that we should talk about what games are confirmed and other games that you guys really think that are going to be in E3 and that are going to be talked about for PlayStation.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I know a game.
Let's just get right into it. Half-Life 3. Yeah.
No, I'm going for Fortnite for Switch because it's already been released within Korea.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably gonna happen for sure.
But is it gonna be released in about like the day on E3 or like different days after it?
It's gonna release.
They announce it. It comes out
Here's
at the
a
same
question
time.
for that question. Do you think Nintendo would be gullible enough to do the same thing of what Sega did with the Sega Saturn? You know, release it at the same time of E3 and just say, "Oh, it's already out right now."
That would be kind of cool if they do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet it would have the same type of effect
That would be kind of cool if they do that.
Saturn's release.
I mean, Fortnite's already ready. It's been on mobile consoles. It's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
I mean, now it's probably like last year, you know, the trend was like fidget spinners or whatever. This is the trend this year, Fortnite.
Yeah.
I
don't know for how much
I
longer.
hated fidget spinners for some reason because I saw them everywhere, like every corner you went to.
My brother
Yeah,
broke a
I'd rather
TV with
deal
one.
I'd rather deal with the catchy Disney songs that you can't get out of your head than happening to deal with fidget spinners.
Wasn't that song like this? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba?
That's McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, guys. Not.
Yeah, we're not sponsored. We don't want a clown to sponsor us.
Not yet.
We don't want Ronald
Yeah, I mean,
McDonald.
So we don't know which is scarier.
I mean, just
either a
imagine.
clown or Happy Meal toys.
Just imagine the beginning of our videos. Oh yeah, guys. Also, go check out the new Big Mac that they have at McDonald's. You know, it's the Big Mac double.
Now
Just-
with 50 less calories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go check it out.
That would be something.
So I think a game that has been confirmed is called Cruzando the game.
That would be a cool game.
Yeah.
That would
Cruzando
actually
the
be
game.
quite cool.
Game.
Is it just about
Hey,
like?
why don't they have
H1Z1
Zimpman
mixed with
referenced in the
GTA
game
5.
with his different voices? Like they'd have like a different Zimp man, just like of how in Pokemon they have Nurse Joys. Like it'd be the same looking type of person, but it would actually be like a different person.
True, true. Like how
They'd
I do
have like
those
different voices.
like how I do those weird voices. Like when I say it's fancy, where I try to make fun of people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay, I don't know
Cool.
why. I don't know why, but a video just popped up with Allier ear rape intro.
Oh.
It would be cool if Fortnite tried adding touchscreen to the Switch edition.
It
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
so
that could
much
be
they
like
could do.
lock-on capabilities for like a ranged shooting, possibly.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
swapping weapons very fast.
You know, I just thought of something. Imagine, you know how the PS4 has the touchpad on the controller?
Yes, ma'am.
What if they had like a little screen that had like little options that you can click? I don't know how that would go, but that would be kind of cool. I just thought of that.
Oh, like what they did when their original concept for the PlayStation 4 controller, where it was like a little touchscreen and you could see like where to press and all that.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
maybe
could-
it
that
could
could
show
work.
like extra things, but I think it would be like a optional thing, like it's just there. I don't know.
That would be cool if they had gone with a touchscreen, because you could have had your weapons just showing up there and this little icon and you just tap it. It would make it so much quicker.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it
It
would.
would. Because the Switch will probably do that with just being able to click on it.
Yeah, I mean the PS4 controller was a big, I mean it's a pretty cool controller. I mean it's got speakers on it and everything.
Yeah, I just hate the battery life of
Oh yeah, I always have to keep it plugged in.
yeah.
That was only one thing great about the PS3 controller, but I like the PS4 controller because like when you go back to PS3 and like yo, this thing is small and
Oh yeah,
shit.
I can't play
Yeah.
with it anymore. Like I have to play, like I just do the Bluetooth thing on the PS3 and I just use that.
It feels
Yeah,
so
it's the
flimsy
same thing
too.
with me playing on the Wii U and Switch, where I have to get used to controls of games on the Wii U to be different than games on the Switch.
Yeah.
The Switch
Yeah.
controls are small.
What?
Like the controls on the Switch, like the buttons are small. Like
Yeah.
I can't fit.
I like the
Yeah,
way they feel on
exactly.
the Switch.
I don't have a Switch, which I wish I did. That's what I want to get one of those too.
You should.
Go ask your mama and ask, can I have a small loan of $350?
Yeah. I mean, I am getting paid
around
on the 21st.
$300, not $350, unless of course you're talking about a game that would come with the Switch. In that case,
Yes,
yeah,
a game.
that would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be a price
But
drop.
e-
Maybe there'll be another
But
price
even though
drop.
if you want to switch, you still need to get the memory card if you want a good controller, the Pro controller. You gotta get a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I already got the Pro Controller. It's big. It's huge.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
how is using like a Elgato or something with that? Like how does that work?
Well, it's quite something. Let's just say me, Charizard, Mewtwo, and TGM 129 are having quite a great time with using the Switch with playing Kirby Star Allies.
Is
Right.
that sarcasm?
No, we're actually having a great time, but Charizard Mewtwo is usually like, why are we playing this game again? Because he does not like the logic of Kirby. I'm like, well, get used to it. A lot of people love the series.
Is it me or does the Zimp sounds like a depressed man or someone from Dragon Ball?
Now that you say
What?
he sounds like someone from Dragon Ball, he does sound like you belong to Dragon Ball.
Oh, you mean
Kinda
me?
sound-
Yeah.
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 Well, I could do many different types of voice acting, and someone actually told me while I was at a convention that I sort of sounded like Rob
Goku.
Paulson. The guy that does Yakko from Animaniacs.
Yes. Uh-huh. I remember one time I wanted to learn how to do, and I spent like a good hour trying to learn how to do the Metal Gear Solid voice, and then just gave up.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do.
The thing is, it puts like a strain on your voice trying to talk as David Hayner and stuff is really hard.
Yeah, like even when I make YouTube videos and I try to hide my accent as much as I can, it's still like it makes my throat feel weird.
Oh yeah. I used to do that all the time with my old videos.
Yeah. Like when I make videos, I try to sound, I guess, a louder and more than how I actually talk, which sounds like, a yoga instructor.
Yoga.
Everyone's gonna subscribe to a yoga instructor. So I
Teach
try
me
to
how
do
to
that.
do yoga.
Teach me how to yoga. Teach me how to yoga.
Teach me
Make it
how to
real.
Now
yoga.
that's gonna be a
Now
new
what do-
song somehow, where instead of the teach me how to Dougie, teach me how to Dougie, it's gonna be teach me how to yoga, teach me how to yoga.
You just see Cruzando on his next video. Hey guys, Cruzando here. So first we're gonna start off with a dragon fire squat.
Where did they come up with
Next thing you know, he's doing the downward duck.
Yo.
That would be funny. I mean, like in the beginning of the video, before we start, let's just do some yoga, you know?
I might actually do that. No,
Yeah, do it.
Get the views.
Yeah.
make everybody
The
leave.
money.
In 30 seconds.
It's like, what the hell?
What if for
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
joke one day I made a really long video saying like Jack 4 leaked, and then it's had like the first 20 seconds nothing but ads, and then it's just like a black image.
Oh man.
So I got a question for like the Fortnite on the Switch for crossplay. Like, would they let crossplay between the Switch and the PS4?
Are you deep throating your mic?
Yeah. Like,
know-
like a
Like the crossplay. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I know PS4 and PC definitely have crossplay, but Xbox, I don't think they can.
I just
Like I
want-
meant like like for the Switch to have crossplay with the PS4 since Sony has problems with Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
They'll
just want
do
my
it in general,
progress.
like anybody. They don't allow it. It's just that they're really picky.
I know that PlayStation have been really like with crossplay, especially with that Minecraft thing. You guys remember that like 4K update? Did that even ever come out?
But
not
no,
the PlayStation.
the Better Together update did, but not the 4K texture pack now.
Yeah, I wanted that on the PS4 for a while.
I
They're
think
taking a year.
No.
I think Switch and PlayStation will be able to play together because Switch and PlayStation can play Rocket League together.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Meaning
think that
Sony
game-
and Nintendo will
don't
be
either. I
teaming
don't like
up
it either.
again, just like of how they're going to be teaming up to make the Mario movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Sony and Nintendo did have some bad history because they used to work together in the past, but now they don't. They're like rival. I can't even talk today. Oh my goodness! Like they don't. They hate each other. They like. Oh, I can't even talk today. They want to punch each other in the faces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look what came out of that. The Philips CDI.
Just think about it. Oh, by the way, sorry. I'm kind of bully everybody, so we had to just go to the backup plan. But anyways, imagine if Sony and Nintendo had stayed together, and instead of having the Nintendo 64, like before, like wait, instead of having the Nintendo 64, it was the Nintendo PlayStation, like it was originally
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
be.
I remember that. Yep. I saw like I
could've
just
been
watched a
so
video about that
crazy.
yesterday. Yeah. Imagine
And
having
then Sony
Mario.
will be working with Microsoft.
Oh God! Speaking, yeah, you brought up Microsoft. If that was
Oh.
a thing, Microsoft would have never survived.
Oh yeah.
They would have been deaded.
I'm glad that PlayStation went aside too, in a way. I don't know. I don't know what would be better, but I think they did a good decision what they did. But I know Nintendo were pretty iffy about it themselves. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nintendo hates me.
Did you already get banned again?
Yes.
Oh look, Starcage just joined the chat. stream. He said, "Oh, so this is where the stream was."
Yeah.
Yep, it's been in my dark hole of nothingness.
I want to see that dark hole.
Yeah,
We're already
Everyone
gone.
gets a chance
mine's in
sooner
a
or later.
it's in a corner of nothingness, really. But hey, welcome to my side of the stream.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to ask questions, because we haven't had any comments, if you want to talk, it would be great. Okay, he says, I mean, Nintendo would have better graphics and stronger consoles. Yeah, that's true.
Sly Cooper, Jack, and Ratchet wouldn't have been abandoned either.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
great.
that's true. But
I have
then
a
we all would be getting claims from those games too, remember?
Oh
And
yeah.
plus, we wouldn't be playing on the PlayStation 4 because we'd be getting claimed by Nintendo left and right.
Yeah.
I
Xbox
mean,
would have been the
Charizard
go-to.
Mewtwo would have possibly had to have gotten the Xbox. You know, whichever Xbox they have now, because I've stopped keeping track after Xbox One X.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, I was at Game Informer had that thing as the joke type thing where it said Xbox One F launching September.
Right.
There was some guy there that was 100% serious that he thought that was a real thing, and he was in there trying to pre-order the Xbox One F,
Oh
and he
man.
was arguing
Oh,
with the GameStop
no.
customer or the GameStop staff.
Oh man.
Like,
You gotta
how-
feel bad for the guy.
imagine if you were him, just to find out that was a joke.
Oh man.
He said he had went to like 5 different stores. He went to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and Meijer, and nobody would let him pre-order it. They told him it was fake.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't want to believe nobody.
And then when he realized what he did.
Yeah. God, I would have been so. I would have never gone to another game store in my life.
Yeah. Speaking of game stores, did you guys like those old retro game stores that I used to have, but I don't have any anymore? I'm sure you have some now, but
Yeah. Game Exchange is the only.
There's
We
not any
have-
close to where I'm at. But still, yeah, there
Yeah.
used to be one back when I was in high school.
one sec, I gotta go
There's-
open the door for my dad real quick. One sec. Sorry.
All right.
Have you guys
Mhm.
ever heard about a robot that can literally do anything, like even suck your dick?
Yes, I have. It's exclusively to.
I have bought it.
I'm sure you have.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
What up?
What'd you guys say about me?
Oh, we said that about you buying a robot that can literally do anything, like even sucking your dick.
God damn.
Yeah. I can see where this is going.
Star Cage says androids in Detroit.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's a game. It looks
Let's
like.
not give Nintendo or Sony any ideas of new IPs with weird names. Like, they already got ARMS and Splatoon. Let's not do any more advice towards, like, games that will be great, but have, like, weird names.
Okay, there is one in North Carolina. It's called Matt's Game Exchange down there.
Oh.
And it looks like, yeah, it's the same store. They have the same layout and everything.
Yeah, we had a place called Player's Choice, and it was like a movie rental and game place. You can rent games and movies. And there was they had so many retro consoles. Like, they would sell Game Boys and SNESs and Nintendo 64s and Genesis. It was awesome. And we would go there, we'd talk about games like, oh yeah, what's this new game? That was the best. Now Redbox took that away from me, pretty much.
Yeah.
I loved that store. It was awesome. We would go there like we would beg my mom, like, oh, can we stop by Player's Choice? Yeah.
And I remember Blockbuster, like,
Oh,
going
yeah.
to there to
Oh,
rent
yeah.
games.
Oh, yeah.
Where I lived, we had Movie Gallery. Buster.
Nice.
Like, none of those stores are very hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's some Blockbusters left, but they're only in, like, county.
In Alaska.
Yeah, and Alaska.
Yeah.
Since those places, the best internet.
Yes. Starcade. Yes, we do remember Blockbuster. Yes. Rest in peace.
There was one actually really close to of where I live now.
We-
Unfortunately, now it's just a mattress store now.
Is it Mattress Firm?
I think it's like a mattress warehouse type of thing or whatever, where it was.
Mattress
Overstock.
Firm. There's like
They go
50
from
million mattress
doing
firms.
video games to, well, they go from doing other media to doing like beds and mattresses. Like,
Well,
why does that make any sense? I don't think that makes any sense at all.
I had a Blockbuster where now a neighborhood Walmart is now.
I used to work at Walmart. It was the worst experience of my life.
I actually sent an application this summer. Should I not? Even though they're paying really good, that's why I'm going to them.
Yeah, they just overwork everybody. Like I remember it was my freshman, and I still had school and everything, and they were still forcing me like 50-hour weeks, and they ended up firing me because I had to go to the doctor, the heart doctor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're like, "Oh, you're a liability. Can you?" They were very rude.
Man, that sucks.
No, it's a good thing because I got free.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand how anybody could get along.
Yeah, my father's cousin's working at a Walmart, and officially he hardly gets any days off, which is
Yeah.
terrible. Every time I try to go visit him and stuff like that, it's like, by the way, yeah, you cannot go visit him because he's still at work. I'm like, oh man, I was hoping to play Mario Kart with him. Sadly, he's got the long hours.
Starcade
The
said.
one-
Starcade said
You know-
there was another GameStop where his neighborhood Walmart is now.
Where
Speaking about Walmarts and GameStops, the Walmart close to where I'm at, actually, like a long time ago, about like a few years ago maybe, there was actually two GameStops, one on both sides of Walmart, meaning there'd be a GameStop, a Walmart, and another GameStop right beside that Walmart. And it's like,
Yeah. And now
but then they
there's a lot of
closed it
malls.
down.
There's a lot of malls that have GameStops. Like my mall has like a GameStop.
My mall, the Fayette Mall where we're at, it doesn't have any game stores. It used to have 5, but now all the game stores are like outside of the mall and the shopping center behind them. And there's like 7 of them, and they're all right next.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't imagine what made them think that was going to be good for business.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there an EB Games right over there?
Yeah, we had EB Games inside the mall, and now it's been replaced by.
I don't think we had GameStop though. I could
No.
be wrong, but I don't think we had GameStop. I know we had EB Games, but that was about it. At
Yeah.
least.
We didn't have a GameStop. We just had an EB. But we had a GameStop like right across the street from the mall, which again, I don't understand who said that was a good business decision.
Yeah. So wait, did you guys live in America or?
Oh yeah, this is all
Yep.
in Kentucky.
Okay. I'm surprised because some I mean, I used to think that EB Games was like only like Canada and Europe, but I guess it
Yeah.
was.
EB Games used to be let me restart. EB Games used to just be completely outside of the United States, but then they started putting EB Games as the mall game store.
Right.
And then they like none of them did very good, so they just put GameStops in place of the EB Games.
Yeah. Starcade says again, my mall used to have like Blockbuster and GameStop. Yeah, I never had a Blockbuster at the mall, but we definitely had a GameStop.
We had a book rental store, but we didn't have a movie rental store.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's actually there was this one video store right next to the Kroger's that was very close to where the Blockbuster that was close to my house was actually at. And it closed down way before Blockbuster closed down, and it was terrible. When it closed down, it had a gumball machine and stuff like that. That was like pinball or something like that.
Yo, do you guys remember like the store that was called like Circus City? I remember.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They replaced that
See,
with
I know
Gander
what you're
Mountain
talking
here.
about, yeah.
yeah, 'cause-
Did your guys get replaced by Gander Mountain?
no,
No,
Ours
ours
did.
just
I
like
think the Circus City got replaced by a Best Buy. Well, it was like a couple of years like later.
Yeah, Circuit City was cool. There was so many TVs in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
I don't remember
yeah.
what they sold. They just sold a lot of electronic stuff. That's all I remember.
Yeah, now within the Fayette Mall, there's an FYE for your entertainment.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
And I'm
like that
Are
store.
you kidding me? They switched out.
But
a
that should be in the mall
gaming
instead,
Yeah, exactly.
because that's where all ours are. I go there to buy like songs and albums sometimes, and T-shirts.
true. We have FYE.
Yeah, FYE's cool.
Yeah, that's my go-to anime store.
Yeah, they sell a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
Kinda
ours
like
is
a-
overpriced now though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't buy anything anymore there, but I usually go to Best Buy to like buy CDs and movies and anime DVDs and stuff.
Yeah, for me, Hot Topic is the place.
Yeah, Hot Topic's pretty good. I go there, get my T-shirts all the time from there.
Yeah. Unless I'm like streaming, I only wear black T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah,
So Hot Topic's like the place. There and Champs.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I mean I wear a bunch of like band T-shirts. Like I'm getting another Led Zeppelin shirt.
Yeah. Hey, whoever's blowing into the mic, you might want to stop.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I heard that. I was like, what is
Yeah,
that?
very much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my finger. Sorry.
Oh.
Was it blowing?
I thought you were
every
like
time I,
blowing into your mic. I was like, what?
No, every time I like put my finger on the mic, it makes like a blowing sound.
Okay, so Star Cage says again, or he says something else. Have you guys heard of the Mall of America? It has
Oh,
so many
yeah.
things to do. So many things to do. You can go inside the water park
Speaking of
rides.
Mall of
Wow.
America,
Wait, the
Hold
Mall
on.
of America ain't that in Minnesota? I think it is, or something.
I don't know. I never heard of it actually. That's pretty cool.
One of my
There's a
favorite
big mall in
place.
Minnesota.
yeah,
I thought it was
speaking
in-
of the Mall of America, my grandmother just went there about during the time of sometime last weekend. She was she was on like a trip and stuff like that with some of her family and stuff like that.
They have roller coasters inside there.
Something like that. But still, yeah.
I've seen pictures, but I didn't know where it was.
It was
like
near a
mini,
strip club.
it's like a mini Kings Island.
I remember people talking about in Canada. There's this streamer I watch, and she went to this humongous mall in Toronto, and I was like, holy crap! It had like all that stuff. She lives like I don't know, like 45 minutes away from it.
Hmm.
There was this moment where J Wolf was abducted by aliens.
Yes.
And peanuts.
Have you guys been to Kings Island?
What?
I said, have you guys been to Kings Island?
Dicking.
Kings Island.
I've not been to Kings Island since what, 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
I've never been there actually.
They're apparently adding in a room that's like a virtual reality horror room. It's laser tag, but you're gonna have the virtual reality headset on.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
gonna be kind of crazy, but I'm gonna go as soon as they release it.
Yeah.
I would like to possibly go just to try like going there again at least
Yeah,
because I've not been there in a while.
I think school does a trip in October right before it shuts down for the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How much does it cost to go on the trip?
I think it's like $35. I don't think tickets are that expensive for adults, single adults.
I'd have to check and see if how things are. Possibly, I
Yeah.
might be willing to go, but I'd still be wanting to like try to save up money for Kentokyo Con and also oh crud. Well, all the other games that I'm hoping to save up money for,
Yeah. Well,
pretty
in
much.
Tokyo is like 3 months island trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Star Cage says, I bet kids have a end of the year field trip to the Mall of America. I bet
We
they
did.
do.
We did in middle school, but again, in middle school, I was one of the kids that didn't want to listen in, so I wasn't allowed to go.
That's cool.
No, it's not cool. It was
Yeah,
surprising.
when there was like a trip for my end of elementary school, they actually did like a trip to Champs,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was not able to go because during that time I actually had like a broken arm. I think I was like possibly wrestling with someone or something like that at the time. Like a few weeks before that trip, and so yeah, I did not go because I had the broken arm. It was
Champs.
terrible. I had it in like a cast or something like that in a while, and I'm like, come on, why can't I go? And the doctor's like, well, you cannot go because we don't want you to have even more of a broken arm. Like, good. You know what?
Typical.
If I was thinking
Typical
the
life.
same way back then as what I would be thinking now, I would have possibly been saying like, okay, why don't we just do surgery to get rid of my arm entirely and get myself a robotic arm like Mega Man?
That would be crazy. Starcage says I went to Orlando since I live in the Amazon forest known as Florida. He went to Orlando.
Yeah.
It's been
Florida.
since 2018, no, not 2018, sorry, 2017 of when I went to Florida last time, and that was from the youth group trip of Big Stuff.
Huh.
The
Florida
salty
is too
water was
dangerous.
hard to get out of my mouth after that. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah.
You know, I almost died in Florida, technically.
What was that? What happened?
Well, when my mom was pregnant with me, she got sucked by a tide in Florida. So I almost died before I was even born.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
It was a discounted abortion if it had went all the way.
Jeez. No,
Yeah.
the legendary Cruzando. No.
No one in my family can swim.
I know some people that hate the water, hate swimming in my family.
I'm one of those people. I'm terrified of the ocean.
Yeah.
In general, I can't swim for shit, man. Honestly,
Same.
I'll just go in and just stay there, and that's it.
I'll just stand there and look at people.
Now my cousin's afraid of the ocean, but she's all right with any other type of pool because of the fact that there was one time of when she was like swimming at the beach or something like that, and she got stung by one of those jellyfish at the beach. Like she got shocked a bit and stuff like that, and she's
Rip.
like not ever wanting to go back into the ocean again.
That's what I don't like about the oceans. All the damn creatures. Freaking. I
Yeah,
hate the crabs.
exactly.
Stepping on crabs. I'm always worried about
Yeah,
that.
you
And
be walking out
jellyfish.
north, and after that, you just feel like weird shit touching your feet or
It's
something.
like, oh, yeah, even seaweed. It's just like, what the hell is that?
Oh,
Shit.
geez.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be glad you don't have to worry about watching Jaws for the rest of your life.
Good.
Oh no, we need to prepare for like that Megalodon movie that has Jason Statham in it.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good movie.
Starcage
I wanna
says I can swim, but I get an anxiety attack when I look into the water at the beach. Of course. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to the beach really soon,
Well,
to Myrtle Beach.
Cool, cool.
I wish I could be heading back to Panama City, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not likely.
Yeah.
There's a possible chance I might go to Disney of when I get to be like able to get my license and have enough money to go there on my own.
When are you getting your license?
Whenever I learn of how to parallel park, my mother's the only one in the family right now, or at least within towards like my close family, that knows of how to parallel park perfectly. And yeah, then again, every time she's usually in the car and stuff like that, of when I drive and stuff like that,
Yeah.
she's always like worried about every move that I make and stuff like that.
My mom, every time, every time I'm driving, she's like, "What were you?"
I don't like driving all that much,
It could be stressful.
especially where I live. Where I live, traffic's always bumper to bumper. So even if I was going from my house to that game store, then game exchange, it's like a mile away. It's still like a 40-minute drive.
Gee.
Oh
Where
yeah.
I, where I live is a pain because like with so many people where I live like is a pain very much.
Yeah, you're in New York, right?
Yeah,
Are you in the city?
in Brooklyn. Well, you know, basically like all five boroughs are close by. It's just that there's like millions of people living here. It's such a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Brooklyn, man. That's where Captain America was, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking about the Avengers, did you guys like the Avengers movie at all?
I didn't
Oh,
watch it, but I saw the
Aw.
ending.
I can't wait for the sequel, but it bums me out. We need to wait a year for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still wondering of how things will possibly happen because I saw the ending clip of it showing that they were calling up Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that was the end. Yeah.
apparently, in next year's movie, there's gonna be 5 people die.
Holy shit. It was
Yeah.
always a rumor like there has to be a major death, like either Captain America or Iron Man. I honestly don't know. We just gotta wait. And see.
Yeah. I mean,
I saw the movie, and no matter who all died, it was still pretty much emotional, even if I was not a big fan of the character.
yeah. I mean, right whenever he snapped, that shit. I, I was like, "Whoa, this
The
is
one that the one that I thought that was sad though was kind of like seeing Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that was
one
just
Oh
because
yeah,
he's just a
people
kid.
keep
And...
making memes out of that one, pretty much.
Did you see it, Cruzando, or?
I just watched the ending.
Ah, okay. Yeah, didn't want to spoil too much.
I saw the whole movie, and I can't remember exactly all the deaths within the movie, but yes, there's a majority of the characters that I know of that I was like, even though I'm not a big fan, I still felt sad from seeing it.
Yeah.
And I understand the memes of when people say before watching it and after watching it,
Yeah.
and them all sobbing in tears, and I'm like, I understand that.
Literally, whenever at the beginning of the movie, everyone was so loud in the theater. Literally at the end, everybody was silent, just walking out. If it's like someone, it's like they just saw the apocalypse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was.
Then again, it was weird. The movie that I saw before Infinity War was Deadpool 2. And,
Mhm.
and that was the first day that it was actually out in theaters.
Right. Yeah.
It came out on that Friday.
I just realized that we're completely off topic of what the stream is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We went from E3
I mean, it's still fun. We get to talk. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's been almost an hour since we quit talking, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Star Cage, My sister lost all the water in her body and needed to drink 3 water bottles because of Spider-Man's death. Oh god. Yeah. She's...
Yeah. Then again, watching Deadpool 2 was not very good of the matter either.
Yeah, I haven't seen
There was
that
That
yet.
movie was.
also quite a bit
How
of
was that
deaths
movie
in
anyway?
there.
Was it better than the first one or what?
Well, there were quite a few changes than of how things were within the first one. It was a little bit more toned down for some of the stuff compared to of how the first movie handled with some stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty much Deadpool and stuff like that.
You know what?
And yeah, it is basically like a family movie, just like of what Deadpool said it was going to be like.
I'm gonna look up E3 confirmed games 2018, just so we can look at a list.
Oh, you could go to you could go on IGN because they have like a big list of like 60 something games I think so far confirmed.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would like to know
I see
if
it,
the
yeah.
Yoshi's Island game is possibly still being made, and if it is, if it's going to actually have the name that was being shown from the leaks
Okay.
of
So,
what was the name of it again?
For what game?
Of the Yoshi game that was leaked, or at least we know that it was the leaked name of the newest Yoshi game that's going to be coming out for the Switch.
Yoshi's Island 3D.
No, it was like I think it was like Yoshi's Flipping Island because of how it flips back and forth.
I see on this IGN page it just says Yoshi Nintendo Switch.
Oh. When is Nintendo's press conference? Is it Sunday or Saturday?
Tuesday, I think
if
it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Tuesday because Sony's is I think it's Monday that Sony's doing it. Well,
Yeah,
Sunday.
EA is tomorrow. Sunday, I think, is Microsoft and Bethesda.
There's a new
Yeah.
Star Wars getting announced tomorrow.
Oh, supposedly, the Star Wars game you're talking about.
Yeah, a new one's being announced tomorrow.
It's
Starcade
supposedly
says
being
again.
made by Timefall developer Respawn Entertainment.
I would be okay with that because Titanfall had a really good.
Starcade
The
says
second
Sonic
one
was
really
never good.
overlooked.
Sonic was never good. IGN 2018.
Good games. He had some good games and some bad, just like regular series.
But which one does it lean more?
Now, a
Sonic
series that was
06.
never good was Bubsy 3D.
I'm gonna look up Metacritic. This Bubsy with Sonic.
Well, now we're back on topic with the E3. I'll list out a few games that are coming out. So, we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assetto Corsa Competitor. I don't know how to say that, but I don't know what that game is. Battlefield 5, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Call of Cthulhu, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Call of Guardians, that's like an iOS game, Catherine Full Body, Crash Bandicoot on the Xbox One, PC, and Switch, Destiny 2 Forsaken, I guess that's the Taken King, I guess, sort of thing.
Yeah, it is.
The Division 2, okay, that's cool. Fallout 76, Farming Simulator 19, Fear the Wolves, For Honor, is that like For Honor 2 or something? I don't know. Fortnite, Galaxy, Variant S, Ghost of Tsushima. I always say that wrong. The Golf Club 2019, Greedfall, Heavy Fire Red Shadow, Home Sweet Home, Insurgency Sandstorm, Kingdom Hearts 3, The Last of Us Part 2, yes, Little Dragons Cafe, Mavericks Proving Grounds, Mega Man 11, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, how do you say this? Necromondo. I'm sorry, I'm messing this up. Under Hive Wars, Ooblets. I don't know what that is. Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. Is that like a remaster or something?
Yeah, it's a remaster of a PS Vita game.
Yeah, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Rage 2, Rend, Roller Coaster Tycoon Switch. Okay, so it's Switch game. Sable, Serious Sam 4, Planet Badass. Okay, that's kind of cool. Shining Resonance Refrain. The Sinking City, Skull and Bones, Spider-Man for PS4. Spin Tires, Mud Runner, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Which wait, it's actually coming on Xbox One. Is that
Yeah,
actually?
it's coming out on everything.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's weird.
Except for Switch for now. Who knows when that one's gonna come
Yeah,
out?
I didn't know that actually. That's news to me.
It's gonna get delayed a billion times.
I hope not.
Everything on Switch gets delayed.
Oh yeah. Starlink Battle for Atlas, State of Mind, Strange Brigade, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Wasn't that like only PS4? I'm pretty sure Street Fighter 5 was like, exclusive.
Street Fighter 5. What console does it say?
Wait, what?
What console does it say for Street Fighter 5?
It says Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Okay, I never played the fifth one. Super Smash Bros for Nintendo Switch, so that's like a new Super Smash Bros game. Or yeah, that's the one that they've already said. Yeah, the Surge. Yeah, I was like, whoa. The Surge 2, Team Sonic Racing, Tetris Effect for PlayStation VR and PS4. Total War Three Kingdoms.
Is it going to be a music game? Tetris being a rhythm game?
I'm guessing that's what it is. I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard anything about it till now.
The trailer for it makes it look like a hardcore rhythm.
Yeah.
Transference, Valkyrie, Chronicles 4, Vampire. Oh yeah, I saw a lot about that game. V-Rally, Warhammer 40,000, Inquisitor. I probably said that. I butchered that. Mattier. Jeez. We Happy Few. And then Yakuza. I said this wrong too. You know what this is. Yakuza.
Yakuza 2.
Yeah. People are going to kill me. And then rumored games are Below, Borderlands 3, which would be cool. Crackdown 3. Cyberpunk 2077. Hold on a sec. Days Gone, Dragon Quest 2, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Fable 4, Gears of War 5, Generation 0, Hitman 2, Just Cause 4, Killer Queen Black, Kirby, Lego DC Super Villains, Life is Strange
what's
2.
going on with Kirby? Hold on.
It just says Kirby.
game is this?
It just says Kirby. They're not sure. Yeah. I'm sure there will be something about that. Marvel's Avengers Project. That could be another PS4 game, maybe, honestly. Metro Exodus, Metroid Prime 4 for Nintendo Switch, NBA 2K19, Ori and the Will of the Wisps for Xbox, Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 3, Project Octopath Traveler, Nintendo Switch, Shenmue 3, PS4, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Xbox One, PS4, and PC, Splinter Cell for Xbox One and PS4, Twin Mirror, WWE 2K19, and Yoshi for Nintendo Switch. Just says Yoshi. So that's all. That's all it says for now. Man, we gotta get some Jack 4 in there, you know.
Speaking of Jack,
what about Sonic Mania Plus?
they probably won't talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Master Mode Trial of the Sword is really testing my patience.
One sec,
Like
guys.
Bayonetta in Smash 4 says Starcage. I haven't done the Master Mode.
I'm actually doing Master Mode. Well, not right now, but I'm on my playthrough of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am doing Master Mode.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, I'm already I'm thinking right now I'm at the part that of where I'm trying to defeat the the uh the guy in order to get the motorcycle.
Uh,
You know those old guys that you find at the end of the shrines and stuff like that. They give you the orbs.
yeah, the monks.
Yeah.
Oh wait, see, I
Yeah,
wasn't here. What game were you guys talking about?
Oh, we're talking about the Legend of Zelda.
Breath of the
Oh.
Wild.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you said monks, I was thinking of Jack 3.
Ooh, ooh. Guys, guess what?
Well,
Yeah, what's up?
What?
Ninja just got caught cheating in a Fortnite tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says Ninja did break the rules, but to a lesser degree than what the rule was made for.
Oh,
It did not change the outcome of the game. Ninja received a strong warning and a 3-day delay.
Wow.
Wow, that is crazy. Oh well,
Wait, did you see that on Twitter or?
yeah, Keemstar.
Man, that's crazy.
Wow.
Well, I figured he would try something like that because that man absolutely hates Fortnite now with all the Realm Royale he's playing.
Wow. Wow. 5 minutes ago, huh?
Yeah.
hmm.
Might as well retweet it.
So how long have we been live now?
Almost 4 hours.
Almost
No.
4 hours.
4 or 3 hours, one of the two.
We're
YouTube
approaching like
was-
3 hours right now.
3 hours
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. We started at 7:30.
Yeah, it
yeah, it's
says
about
it's been
3
2.5 hours on my stream at least.
And I completed Sonic Mania at around like the 2 hour point, or at least well, at least like right now.
It's
while
that
you
short.
all were talking.
Wow.
Oh, have you been playing Sonic Mania this entire time?
Yeah, I think I was playing. I was playing at
Yo,
the 30
you're not the
minute
only
mark.
one that's playing the game. I'm also playing the game at the same time.
Me and Cruzando just
Yeah,
whooping at our
exactly.
PCs.
So I just beat Sonic Mania right now. So that means it took me just 2 hours, meaning if I do a Let's Play of Sonic Mania on my channel, I could just easily do 2 videos and send them to TGM129 and be like, okay, here's the 2 videos. Way faster than how things were when we were doing multiplayer. They'd be like, yeah, we couldn't even get through a few worlds within like the 2 hours.
I forgot to say Stark Cage's comments. He says a little while ago. He said, "Master Mode Trial of the Sword is really testing my patience right now, like Bayonetta and Smash 4." Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Oh.
Zipman, let me tell you, the beginning trials will be a pain in the butt to complete.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but earlier I saw a rumor on Reddit that Total Overdose.
Wait, what? It cut out.
I said, I don't know if you guys.
Uh,
I said I don't know if you guys saw this earlier on, Reddit, but apparently Total Overdose is going to have a remaster or something on PlayStation 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, now I remember that game. I just looked it up just to make sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That
cool.
was one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, one thing I want Sony or PlayStation to mention is something new in developing their what they're developing, what they're doing with like handhelds or any new console, I guess, and what their plans are. I don't know if they will get into that at all, but it'd be kind of cool.
Let's have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever played a game that's called Marvel Ultimate Alliance? That's what I'm playing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That game was fun. They actually ported those, I think, onto PS4.
Yeah, PS4. Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now.
Yeah, I played that. That's how I learned about like 90% of Marvel's characters, just because of that game.
Yeah.
I don't know if Thanos is in that game, but I can't remember.
He's
I remember-
Let's
mentioned.
hope he does not have Infinity Gauntlet.
That game used to be a very rare.
Yeah,
It
we
was
had
part
it.
2, I think that was rare to get. Like, there's not that many of them around with part 2 for PS3.
Star Cage asks us, who still watches the Pokemon anime?
I do from time to
Nobody
time.
does.
I saw it at
Completely
one point in time at my cousin's, but it's been a while since I've seen it at his place.
The only version that is still worth anything is the PSP version. It's worth $70.
Oh,
Dang.
Mm.
My brother actually, I think he had that, and I think he sold it for like $20 with his PSP.
Wow.
Like I feel bad too, because I back in 2016 I actually sold my PSP, and I sold it for like $50, and I had like 20 games with it, and a case, and a memory stick or whatever, and now I like regret that. I was like, man, I should have held on to that.
Yeah, they're going up in price now. Like, if you go on eBay for broken PSPs, it's like $50, and for working ones, they're like 100.
Man.
yeah.
You know, I have that that one demo disc that we've had since 2005. It has like Jack X demo. It has Ratchet Deadlock demo. It has like Pac-Man World 3 demo. I think Mortal Kombat something. I don't know how much that's worth now. It even had Shadow of the Colossus, I think, too, demo.
I think I have the same one you're talking.
Yeah, I think we got it like a Best Buy or something.
I got mine at Goodwill.
The PSP was a great console. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, handle.
I'm
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
eBay,
actually.
and I looked it up. Some dude's selling his entire PSP collection for like $7 per game.
Oh. Might as well just buy some.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
My friend, I mean, my neighbor, he's the one who gave me like a ton of PSP games because he said he doesn't play them anymore, and they were like completely scratched up. I was like, wow. But he gave me like SOCOM, and I think it was like something Call of Duty on PSP. I don't remember what it was. It was like,
There's a rumor for a new SOCOM game. It's been like since PS3, since there has been a new
oh
one.
yeah, I remember that.
I would like a new one.
Yeah,
They were good.
they were pretty good. Yeah.
I spent so much time playing them though, so I don't know if I would want to try to suck it back into.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the comments again, see if there's anything new. Okay, nothing new, nothing new.
Is there anything for Zimpman? Any comments for Zimpman or his channel?
He did say, well, Zipman, let me tell you, the beginning trials will be a pain in the butt to complete. I'm not sure what he was referring to. I can't remember.
Oh, the Legend of Zelda.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm hoping to do the beginning trials as soon as I get max health and max stamina.
There's this guy selling a broken PSP for $80.
Wow.
It's the blue one, so he thinks just because it's that he can sell it for that much. He didn't even clean off the PSP. You can still see his skin cells. That's gross.
Yeah. Someone was selling a PSP like white, and I think it was 3,000, PSP 3,000, whatever. And it was
Yeah.
like, he sold it for like $500, but that was like 2 years ago. Like, how do you sell that for that much?
What is it, the Darth Vader one?
I can't remember exactly, but
There
was-
was,
it
a
was
lot
something
of
rare, it
different
was something
versions of PSP. A lot.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, didn't like, well, I know Japan had like a ton of different models of the PS Vita, but how many different models do they have for the PSP?
But
Like
the PSP,
70.
I think like some of them buttons like were reversed, if I remember, for like some of the versions of the PSP in Japan. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but it was. I had a
Japan.
friend that had like so many PSPs, but the thing is, he lost them all because like his house got flooded.
Oh, that must have sucked. So much money down the drain,
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, that
literally.
must have been real terrible.
Mhm.
Okay, Starcade just commented, yeah, it will kick your butt really hard. I recommend getting level 3, 30-minute defense food.
So basically, just get a lot of bananas, pretty much.
Yeah. Ugh.
You know, I feel like now I'm thinking about it, I haven't been posting my Shadow of the Colossus gameplay walkthrough because I just stopped playing for a little while, recording them.
Yeah, I noticed that. You're weak.
I was doing it like, yeah, every week or every other week.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to do more with that, and I want to do more news videos, but I just didn't know. I was like, well, Cruzando's already covering that. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you can pimp it out too. There's always enough room for everybody on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
A little flavor for everybody.
Yep. But I don't know what else to talk about. What do you guys? Anything else with E3?
Um,
I'm gonna check if there's anything new that got leaked out. I'm gonna go on the website to see.
Yeah, we can
I've
check.
heard of a leak that there might be a Sonic Rush game for the 3DS,
That would be kind of cool.
and I'm thinking like, no, there shouldn't be, but okay.
I'm surprised they still make games for the
Yeah,
3DS.
that's all I possibly got.
Gotta find it. I'm just checking random subreddits to see if anybody has said any. Check Nintendo Switch subreddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Literally, there's like nothing. Today's been kind of dry a bit.
Yeah.
It's not like been like the crazy riot like how it's been for like the last couple of days.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
exactly.
big
But
stuff tomorrow.
we don't have to worry. Everything's gonna start dropping tomorrow. Once like these guys tomorrow go EA, things are gonna start dropping.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry that much.
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly.
God, it's
I
been
got
a
a good
long
enough thing
month.
we could possibly talk about, even though it's not E3. Who all wants to see the new picture of the Zimpman name logo that I made today?
Sure.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
Starcade
Cruzando,
says
would you be able
that.
to put that in the video?
Yeah, I think we could probably do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have not done Cruzando's video now because of how things were on his video.
Yeah,
It ended
yeah, it's
early.
just me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mine
forgot.
died.
But Starcade says that the Sonic Rush thing was fake. At least that's what he says.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked very fake too. It only had like the ending result screen on it, where it just had Sonic doing dance moves like Rush and Rush Adventure, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of fake leaks.
Oh yeah, too many.
Yeah. They need to
Yeah.
draw it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Somebody's selling a Game Boy Advance and 7 games for $26. Never mind, it's a broken Game Boy.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I think my GameStop actually might sell Game Boy games still, because I remember going there like a year ago and they still had Game Boy games. I was like so surprised.
I wish the 3DS played Game Boy.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, the 3DS played Game Boy Advance games, but that's only if you had the Nintendo Ambassador program type of stuff when you got it before the first price drop. I was so close to getting it, but unfortunately, I was not. I did not have my 3DS until after the price drop, like right after.
I didn't get one till
So yeah,
Sun came out.
yeah. I still remember some of the old pictures that we took on my 3DS when I got it home during that day.
Well,
Feeling like I could be able to have it be like in good shape forever. And yet to
Yeah.
this day now the LNR triggers do not work.
Did you buy any?
all right. Does is there any other big things we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I might wrap it up here. It has been about 3 hours, so.
Yeah.
We've been going
By the
forever.
way, do you have the image already within on the background for people to see?
Let me see. Oh, where did you put that image?
I put it in the general chat or the general on Cruzando's channel
Um,
I don't think it showed
on
up.
Discord.
yeah, I don't see it yet.
I don't.
What do you mean? Now, let's see. Yeah, if you go to hashtag general, you scroll up a bit, and then it should show like a black background
Oh yeah,
with.
yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
you just like just now posted it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll put it on the screen for the end screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just.
I think that should be like a good enough type of opening of where it has like Zimpman breaking out of a box and then just looking around and he's like, okay, and tries to dash through making a Z. Like
Yeah.
running.
Yeah. Let me put that right now. Just put this up. This is his, all made by him, right? All by you. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
I've even made lots of other artwork too.
Copyright 2018, guys. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Actually, I made Zimpman back in 2014, 2013, something like that.
So here it is, guys.
When I was in my freshman year of high school. So I came up with the name in like my middle school years when I was in the hallway, and I was thinking of Invader Zim at the time, back when it was popular.
Right.
I don't know why, but still, yeah.
Invader Zim.
Well, there it is, guys. Make sure to go check him out. Check out Cruzando. Check out everybody who's in this stream. And go watch Cruzando's like first half of it, because it's probably better quality than mine. So go check that out, especially. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're probably, I don't know, do you guys want to do another one of these sometime in the future?
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably do one when E3 wraps on.
Yeah.
So we talk about what all we've seen.
Good idea. That sounds good. All right. Well, anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, check out everybody, and I'll see you guys soon. I might be posting another video soon, so see you guys.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace out.
Chaos control.